Matty's
Hello and welcome in. What's with Matty?
Nothing.
Matty's going to
Don't
jail.
get sidetracked.
Hello,
welcome in.
Hello,
Dicey
welcome
Mayhem,
in.
Session 4.
Fine, do you want to do the intros? Go ahead. No, it's all you now. Come on.
Well, welcome into Dicey Mayhem Session 4. Today we're going to have a lovely time. We are accompanied by our lovely DM called Ice and Ice. Look at him smile. What a cutie. Then we have got Matty, we've got Danny, we've got Brandon, we've got Helen, and we've got hello, welcome in. Hope you're gonna enjoy today's show.
Hi, welcome. I'm sorry I had to do it.
Yeah.
But welcome in everyone to indeed episode 4. Before we actually start, we're missing Void tonight. They are not really in a good space with mental health and such, so they are taking the day off. Sadly, Matty hasn't fixed the internet yet, so we do have Matty's voice in our ears.
Hey there.
It's all we need.
Yes.
It's ASMR, isn't it?
What?
We can just Matt in the face.
Please don't. Please.
The rest of the stream, I'm going to be speaking like this.
Yes, please do that.
Hey
Please
there.
do that.
Welcome to my ASMR TED Talk.
Please talk with that voice for the rest of the stream.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh god, no. Oh god,
I
no.
will pay serious money for that voice.
I'm going to question my existence if that continues. I could try my Severus Snape.
Oh please.
Not
Wait,
until you meet a certain character.
Oh.
But yeah, Matty still doesn't have a camera, but they are here, luckily.
Howdy.
They are in
And
our
we have
hearts.
Helen back tonight.
Yes.
As
Hey.
Hi.
I really missed Helen last week. The anchor point of our seriousness.
Yes.
Seeming that we all get
The one that stops the dick jokes in their tracks.
Yes.
Tries to.
we kind of need to have one, yeah. Not gonna lie.
Nice of you to notice, yeah.
Yeah. Well, mostly it was me, but still. That's even worse.
Yeah.
That said, I already forgot what I wanted to say.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Raid.
Roll initiative? No. Already?
Yes, that's.
I mean, you can try and roll your dice just to see.
There's no active combat and coca.
Ah.
I would just throw a normal dice.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
yes.
Maybe.
13.
Lucky 13.
Lucky 13, yes.
Rolled high for once, and I wasted like a useless roll.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Watch him throw like once for the rest of session.
And
Awesome.
as we go in, last week you ventured back to Dryward, passing through the forest of Darhev. As one of the nights you camped, the constellation shifted as both the constellation of Shah and Vakan disappeared and merged into that of Ames, the apparently evil chained god that is trying to escape. As you made your way back into Dryward, you saw out Old, the barkeep that gave you the quest to clear out a mine, or at least see if a mine was available. Okay, that was my food. I'm so sorry. Clear out a
Mine was available. It was available.
It was available. You came back. You got paid, and a sudden law dump gave you some more information about what happened and who Ames is. And as with that, you decided to seek out Palanthus, a friend of Old Wolf from years ago. Having no means to travel to the capital, you were provided with a card and a draft force in order to catch up to the fjord and make your way into the capital itself. You set out onto the roads as you tried to meet up with the fjord, where you eventually found Captain Ryan and Margaret exchanging stories and ideas. You, after a short break, made your way into Darhevia. As you entered the city, you came to note that Kaim actually is part of one of the lesser nobles, the city of Darhev, having been invited into his home and meeting up with his fellow family members as well as his parents. You devised a plan as to see what you wanted to do the day after. And as such, daybreak came as breakfast was served. The coolness of the father came, and the warmness of the mother. Being sweet and kind, you left the house and sought your way into the streets of Darhev. So where do you want to go? Who's going where?
Was I there for that whole thing or not? So just asleep somewhere.
That's up to you.
All right, I'm there. I'll follow Ardero, whatever he does.
And me and
I'm turning to
Ardero,
Kaim. Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna head
lead
to
the
the
way, brother.
Nobles Ward. We head to the Nobles Ward.
Okay.
While the other two, what are you two doing, Matty and Danny? Or should
Daggers.
say
I
Edgar?
need more daggers. I lost 4 in one battle, so I'm gonna buy a shitload of them.
Okay.
I believe the idea was we'd see as like an outside perspective of the kingdom, so be looking around for a guild or something, or other thieves.
Okay, fair enough. As you all split your ways, Kaim, Adero, and Valeria, you make your way to the Noble's Ward. Kaim, are you taking the route past the Colosseum, or are you going to take the route through the Artisan Wards, past the shops?
We all go past the shots so we can so Torval and Edgar don't get lost.
Okay.
Because Torval wants to get into the shops, so
Got it. As you make your way through the road, through the streets of this city, you notice that the population with the daybreak here starts to vastly increase as people now start to exit their houses. You do notice, however, that some of them start to board up windows and doors. Though strange to do that in the morning, it might not be as peculiar as usual, especially with a war coming already being here. You walk slightly past the Colosseum into the main market area as multiple stalls are set out, as you reckon that this square is filled with stalls. It's about a couple 100 feet all filled, as you see multiple large buildings set on the side. One that stands out most is the one you saw in the previous nights, Griffin's Magic Emporium, with its beautiful columns and strange depiction of an animal or creature on the bell, the columns. Now, Helen, for you, the lavish building that I just described has Corinthian-styled pillars spaced 10 feet out of each other, and they line the outside wall. On each capital, the bell of a pillar, a creature is carved with the body of a lion, wings of an eagle, and the face of a human, with the lavish mane of a lion itself. Above the door is a sign that is hung, as it says, Griffin's Magic Emporium for all your magical needs. As you notice that the double doors are 10 feet in high. As you pass...
It's even more impressive from the daylight, huh?
very imposing.
It looks really cool. I suppose we could visit it or like take a look inside on our way back. Once we've done like all the diligence and duties.
Okay.
You might get some insight in your emerald dagger, Ardero.
Oh, I would have asked the wizard about that beforehand, but yeah, sure. It's also a good shot.
As you pass the shop, you make your way towards the gate into the noble's ward. And what you reckon is that the portcullis towards the noble's ward is closed, but an iron gate set in, just normal, like an iron door, is currently standing open as to make sure that this ward is completely protected whenever someone starts to besiege the city or infiltrates the city. You look about as you notice a handful of guards line the perimeter. On top of the walls, however, you do see, spaced out about 20 feet apart, multiple glistening helmets and spear tips from what you would reckon are the guards of the noble's ward. You pass through without having to show any identification, as it's still open to the public. As you pass the buildings and the houses in the noble's ward are magnificent mansions, some standing four stories high with lavish colours, a plethora of blues, purples, greens and yellows. And as you continue onwards, you eventually come into a square with a beautiful lush fountain, as well as a small garden. Behind it, you notice that there's a large cathedral with 3 large bell towers, each spaced out to face the sun, as if it's holding the sun aloft. Valeria, you recognize the statues that are standing on top of the bell towers to be the 3 gods of light, Monitor, Lathander, and Torm. Though lost in name and now seen as heresy, the cathedral never got rebuilt or rechanged, as its beautiful orange colour still vibrates and gives off as if it's a sun itself. As you pass through, you look towards the next hill on which you can see the castle the castle proper. Its gate closed, and its guard heavy. As you look about, you notice that a ship flying with a large ball-like floating manifestation balloon, if you want, above it, flies in as it docks on this large tower with 2 bridges going outwards. Adara, you notice this ship as you notice a purple hue coming from the bottom of the ship. Something magically is definitely driving these things in order to be able to float.
The airship.
The airship.
Damn.
Though looking about, nothing else in this ward stands out except for the people being fine dressed, and a small building standing between the manors being bit more ragtag. As Kaim, you remember, this is the Icebreaker Guild, one of the major adventurers guilds within, well, the country.
I'm turning to him. Do you suppose you're gonna do the talking, or should I do the talking?
Or I'll do the talking from here on. As we go to find Alethea,
Okay.
Wait, do you suppose it's going to be here in Nobleswater, like up in the...
I assume it's going to be up in the actual castle proper.
Yeah, I feared as much as well.
He is the court wizard.
Yeah. I guess we approach the guard.
As you make your way towards the gate, you notice the portcullis is made of these large iron bars that are about this thick. In front of them, a dozen guards stand, as a few of them are talking among some of the nobles that are trying to get in. As one of them sees you approach, reaches out to you. Oh, who goes there?
Approach. Good day, sir.
Silence. We are looking for the court wizard.
Name and business?
We have a strange item that they might be interested in looking and preserving.
Name?
Time.
He looks you up and down with his stern face. You notice that he's clad in a breastplate with the royal symbol on it, and his helmet is like a just a normal helmet with a nose guard, nothing more. As his piercing blue eyes stare at you. Right. We can't allow you entry without proper identification. If you have any troubles that you'd like to discuss, find yourselves back at the constable.
How do we come about getting specific identification?
You need it in written by someone from the court itself.
I turn to Ardero and I say, this is going to be a little bit harder than I thought.
Let me handle that. I walk up to the guard, say, good day, sir. I also used to be in the military. I also know how this works. I take it you have your orders. No one enters unless they have a permit. Is there any messengers or any people about that don't really have to do something any like here that are allowed to go inside? Looking. Be very important business for local lords, and once Palanthus realizes or gets to know that we are stuck here, there will be an issue for you. I'm very sorry about this, but the easiest way would be for you to send something in there, tell Palanthus that Aldwolf sent us, and he will confirm that we are allowed to go inside. This is the easiest way, and it's the way where you will have the least trouble with us, and we have the least trouble with you, which would be the, once again, easiest way. I know how this works, you're just following orders, we are also just following orders, but this is the way how it goes.
You're military.
Yes.
I suppose you could try and find the Revoxon family. The Lord Baron, is in the War Council. Suppose he's your best bet.
You know who else is in this war council?
It's the court mage, it's the queen, obviously Revoxon, and captain of the Royal Guard, or Royal Military, depending on how you look at it.
Is there no messenger about right now? Running around or whatever. I suppose it's a busy square, people going in and going out that have identification? Messengers? Something like that?
Currently there's no messengers going in and out from the castle.
What about the Red Lords and the High Shade family?
They meet up at the guild.
What's that?
they meet up at the guild as he points over to the building of the Icebreaker Guild.
Do I see any messenger or any like wire or whatever running inside of the thing?
You can see some people running inside. Mostly like the Royal Guard, some of them in battle formations, like small phalanxes. There is, however, a small child about the age of 14 that is running about and currently trying to get like helmets to the right people and
Okay. Is the child male or female?
male. It's a boy.
I'm screaming, "Hey, boy, you in there?
Huh? What?
You want to make like a quick buck? Come here for a minute." Is he coming?
As he scurries up. Yes.
I'll give you 10 gold. 5 now. 5 once you return. If you go to Palanthus and tell him that Aldwolf has sent people to the gate that need to be escorted inside. Is that clear? Is that possible?
10 and I'll do it.
That's literally what I said. But yeah.
I heard 5, sorry.
No, 5 now, 5 later, upon return.
10 now.
Yeah, sure. Give him 10.
Before they run off.
Is this gold or is this silver?
No, I said gold.
So,
Jesus.
Okay.
before they run off, sorry.
Yeah.
Could I say, just to clarify, can you say Old Wolf or Devil Slayer sent us?
No, I mean...
Old Wolf or Devil Slayer. Yes, I can do that.
I also have yeah, okay.
As he
But
cups
you're
his
not
hands
even
with
here,
the
no?
gold.
Wait. I've no idea. I thought we were with Kime for a
No,
bit.
you're not here.
Oh, I've...
No, you two are in the shops.
Oh, okay. I thought
not here.
said something about us tagging along so we don't get lost for a bit.
No, you're in the shops.
Ignore me then.
As this boy now looks at a handful of gold, pockets it, drops on, picks it up again, pockets it, scutters off.
That was a lot of money to give that little boy.
You better be returning. I've recognized his face.
Are you going to give him another 5 when he comes back? Or was that the 5 that you already gave him from before? Are you going to give him 15 in total?
He wanted
He won't
10.
get a single coin, even if he does come back.
Are you going to kill him?
Gee,
No.
no, what the fuck? No.
That was
him.
really, what he just said was really scary. What do you mean?
Oh, we said 10. We said 10, 5 now, 5 when he comes back. But
he wanted
Adero
10.
once gave him the straight 10.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna get a single gold.
He just got more gold than he probably makes like in a year, so he better be happy with that 10.
Do we have anything from the last place we went to with the cave? Do we have any proof from that person that hired us?
No, we only have the bird. Which is
What about the seed? Are we going to show the wizard the seed?
That's when the wizard comes.
Yeah. But only if we actually get inside. I suppose showing this to the guard won't do us any good. If
Okay.
not harm.
I want to go in the church while we're here as well.
I mean, you don't have to join us with Palanthus if you want to go.
No, it's okay. I don't like being on my own, so.
I specifically told the boy to hurry.
After
I'll wait
about
here.
30 minutes, you see the boy running back. Behind him, a cloaked figure with a greyish beard, just halfly trimmed, steps out. As, Palanthus is not here, but this is an assistant. Miguel? Is that alright?
Suppose it does for now.
We don't give him the seed, not until Palanthus shows.
I mean, I'm not even won't even mention it today. Yo, Mikael. Hello, it's a pleasure meeting you. I'm sorry to fetch you in this urgent and unusual manner. but we are in a hurry, and we have no better ways of, or like no faster ways of communicating with you or Palanthus. We were sent by an old friend of Palanthus with a very specific message and item to only hand to him and to meet with him here so we can inquire and come up with ideas of what to do after that.
Yes, I heard. I am sorry, I currently cannot help you. It is rather busy, alas. I have found ways for you to seek out Palanthus. Yet Palanthus has been gone for 4 days already.
Where did he head off to?
His whereabouts are currently unknown. But he gave me this, and if it is true that you are friends of Aldo, this might come in handy to you. As he hands you a rock about the size of a fist.
I take the rock and inspect it.
It looks to be a rock. There's some runes on there though.
Is it a stone?
Can I do an arcana
It is. It is a stone.
I
or insight?
think of Palanthus,
Okay.
and I mean, do I need to do an arcana check, or does that matter?
You're going to need to do an arcana check if you want
I
to
do an
do
arcana
what you...
check.
I was gonna do one anyway, so. Do you want to do one with advantage?
I have a proficiency, so I should probably do it.
Well, both of us have, so.
You have a kind of proficiency?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, sure. Do we get advantage by doing this?
Yeah, because I'm helping you out.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Oh, easy.
Oh, you know exactly what this is. This is rumored to be a sending stone. It contains, it's literally a rock that contains the inscription for sending that you can use once a day.
Okay. Thank you so much. Mikhail, was it?
Mikhail, yes.
Mikhail. Okay. It's been a pleasure meeting you. I suppose the other stone lies within Palanthus?
Yes, indeed, it does.
Why didn't you use the stone to contact him?
I have tried, but without luck.
Also, are you okay? Have you got a sore throat? Have you been smoking? Would you like a remedy? I can actually help with that.
Would you like a Strepsil?
Helen, right, expose myself here. No, I am good, my dear. Please find some food for yourself.
Okay, just making sure.
One other small thing. Is there a way for you to talk to the guards, or like to give us a way to enter this ward once, or like later on in like a fashion like that? So we don't have to go through the process of me spending money again for like some younglings. As much as I like charity, this might get rather like costly rather sooner than later.
I currently do not have the clearance to get you into the castle proper. Yet you can always send a message to Miguel.
I scoff and say bureaucracy. Just thank you so much. This is much appreciated, and I hope that we didn't rob too much of your precious time. And it's again very much appreciated.
And as with that, he gives off a slight bow, turns around, and walks really slowly back into the castle. He's a bit hunched over also. Like, this man is old.
It's time to
figured by the voice.
Time to find Edgar and Torval and tell them what we know so far.
What puzzles me a bit is why he gave me a sending stone while saying that he couldn't use it to contact Palanthus.
Yeah, that was a bit
odd.
weird. Maybe he's just deaf and he couldn't hear the reply because he's old.
Does
I
it?
don't
Does
think
sending
that's how it
stones
works.
give off a way of where the person on the other end could be?
They do
Don't
not
think
give
so.
the whereabouts of the receiver. However, they don't always work. There's a percentage of chance that the message doesn't arrive. Or if the receiver is dead, it also doesn't arrive.
But do you have to use anything to cast a sending spell?
No,
With this,
it's an
no.
item.
Yeah,
It's just not a check or anything.
No, it's an
it's
item.
once per day. So once per day
Okay.
use.
It's the one where like it comes in pairs, right? Okay, so
Should we
like,
just try and send a message then and then meet Edgar and Torval?
yeah. I mean, how many? How many letters is it?
25.
Like words.
25 words, I believe.
That's okay. Okay, fair enough. I mean, there's no reason to to send it instantly. We can also just try and meet up with them again, and try and come up with like a message.
Well, if he's dead, we need to know sooner rather than later.
Yeah, but we don't have to stop for. We can just go and I can send it while going.
Okay.
We'll grab everyone first.
Where did they go? The shops?
They'd still be in the artisan ward if they're still shopping.
Yes.
Edgar and Torval, as you make your way through the artisan ward, you walk past several buildings on the outskirts, some of them standing out pretty clearly to you. One of most is the church all the way set in the back that has like these 7 spiraling towers and 2 large domes on top of it, with beautiful colors of blue set all around. As you notice, some of the gargoyles on the parapets are carved in a way of what seems to be a winged person, a winged woman. The other building that stands out, or the other 2 buildings that really stand out to you, is Griffin's Magic Emporium with its lavish colors and pillars. The other one is a stone building with different sets of rune carvings in it. As it has some of the rune carvings have sharp edges. As the building looks daunting to you, and as you try to look closer, Edgar, you especially notice that between each of the crevices, there's even more runic symbols scribed into it. And above this stone door of the building, in the stonework itself, it actually says Organ's Runic Carvings. Other than that, there's a lot of different stalls. There's like a fish market, there's a cheese market, there's some trinkets. There's even some people that are selling these strange looking creatures. The first that you notice are small baby cats, like actual kittens, but they have wings.
What the hell? Okay.
As well as small grey creatures with large ears, some weird snout coming from like their nose, and these 2 small curved up like teeth or tusks, as well as different sizes of small humanoids, all in different all with different furs. One of them that stands out is a small, about this size in creature that stands on 2 legs, has a beautiful tail, and has strange, like a skeleton pattern fur on the face.
Hey.
Thorvald, where did you want to go?
Is there a market or something like a blacksmith or someone who sells weapons?
There is what you can hear, a slight clanging of a hammer coming from a distant building. Somewhere in the back of the whole thing, you can see this L-shaped building with its large chimney above it, as smoke is coming from it. The door itself looks a bit small for a regular door, as above it, it says Uncle Pete's Smithy.
Alright. Let me check my inventory real quick, by the way. I have 4 daggers. I think I'm good, actually. What? Thorvald. Edgar, do you need anything from the blacksmith? Or whatever that building is?
Arrows.
You joke.
I don't.
No, I think I'm okay for the time being.
Okay. Wait, let me check what's this city already have. There's a Thieves Guild. I'm just looking at the thing like, what is there?
I'm just imagining Edgar and Torval just standing in the middle of the market holding out a map, and actually us just looking at, okay, so
Yes.
that's there. What it was this?
You're now in a
What's
theme
this?
park. Congratulations.
Yes.
Welcome to
going
Disneyland.
It's number 21.
21. There's not 20.
Exactly, that's
You-
the theme park.
I have been bamboozled.
We could always just have a wander. So
Yes, have a
Well,
nice
maybe-
walk.
Griffin's Magic Emporium.
That sounds good.
Although I was also thinking about the runic carvings. Maybe we're able to just have a talk to someone about, and I'm sort of subtly holding the pendant of
Yes. Alright, you can lead the way. And then first we are going to the Magic Emporium or the runic carvings.
get out a copper piece. Okay, head.
Yes.
So
Wait.
Even we're going to the Magic Emporium. Odd, we're going to Runics.
Yes. I agree. Yeah.
The
Runic
going
carvings.
to the runes.
Okay.
Yes.
As you travel through the market that's set up, you eventually come to the circular building that is the runic carvings. As you open up the doors, the first thing that you notice is that 2 workbenches are set out as some display cases line the walls on opposite sides of each other. A tall 6'10" man wearing a protective tabard walks out from behind the counter in the back. His bald head is decorated with tribal tattoos as he places down an opaque object about this size. From the side of the counter, a belt is hung as this towering man picks it up and puts it on. Ah, right. Welcome into Organ's Runic Carvings. What can I do you for? My name is Organ. I am at your service.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure is all
we're just
mine.
sort of We're wandering around, and currently we're just curious about a few things. I was wondering, do you know anywhere we'll be able to check for, say, historical documents or anything like that, or anyone that would know some history?
Ah, right. You're a history kind of person.
How did you tell?
Well,
You look like a nerd.
Pushes up glasses.
you could always try. I reckon the Icebreakers Guild, or try to find your way into the castle proper. Yet most of the knowledge is kept by the Arcanum. Now, can he say that I can have that access?
That's perfectly fine.
But if you need any carvings done, I am your man. As this towering, now you recognize Goliath, has this big smile and his grandiose posture as he stands there.
I look towards Torval. They need any carvings of any form, or
I don't need any carvings.
I'm contemplating my bow.
Right, okay. Well, bows are a bit difficult. I can set you for, if you have the materials, it will be cheaper. If you don't, I can see what I have in the back.
What materials would you need?
Crystals, mostly. So, for instance, as he reaches back and takes the opaque item, what you now see as an opal. This right here will help with better aim, make the bow go further, or the arrow at least. So,
Oh,
different crystals, different properties.
that's
We go there.
that's very exciting to hear. It's the first time hearing of this. How much would it set me back?
Right, for a bow, as he looks at the bow, right, a long bow, it'll take me about 2 days. That'll probably be around 150 gold.
See?
If that's including the opal or not.
That is including the opal.
Oh, thank fuck.
Including the bow as well.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about, so I'll try and stay in touch. Again, nice meeting you. As I again look
Pleasure
at
is all,
Torgal
man.
as I start heading out.
Alright. As you walk out, you notice that the belt goes off again, places it back down on the counter as the organ sits back down behind the counter.
Alrighty.
Has it been 30 minutes? Ish.
Okay, do we still have some
This-
time left, or?
This has been about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, so I was thinking, Edgar, since we are looking for some information,
Mhm.
maybe we can go to the Thieves Guild, check if maybe someone there has seen anything in this area, or
How would you
something,
know where
or
the Thieves
knows.
Guild is?
What do you say?
How would you know where it is? You think it's
So we
like
get the
written out
map
on like a
back
map?
out.
Okay.
So the guards noted that the thieves are all there.
Yes, I just know it. My thief sense is going on. I just walked out and then I sensed them.
Your thief tingle.
Yeah, my teeth tingle went off.
Teeth tingle.
I was like, they're close.
I can smell treachery.
So out of character.
Mhm.
Would we be able to actually head to the Thieves Guild?
You wouldn't know a way. Even though
I-
it's on
Well,
the
what
map.
about the Thieves Guild?
No, I'm not even talking.
I mean, does the thief?
If we don't know where it is, then
thieves
we're
scanned or
not
something?
going there.
Do you have thieves scanned? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I have the thieves. I have
Probably
that.
the best way to know. Speak to some people.
Thieves' Scan is not a
Yes.
spoken language.
Mhm.
Shit.
It's symbols and hand gestures in it.
Oh, yeah, but like you can still like use it while like talking to people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or look for symbols that are pointing towards.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk to every person here and just talk to them in a weird language.
Hey, are you a thief?
Hey.
Hey, how is the weather?
Just doing sign language in front of them.
Who
Yeah.
goes there?
The
Mm,
wind.
Nah,
With a bit of
the
wind.
thieves. If we don't know where it is, that's off the table.
So
So
I guess Magic Emporium now.
yes, let's go there.
Do-do-do-do-do.
As you
Waddle
walk
over.
through the marketplace, you notice that it's getting busier with the time of day as people start to gather around trying to bargain and and I saw your eye roll. Bargain for prices as some people actually walk up to you, as into you. Saying nothing, just passing through.
Like to be very cautious of our belongings.
As you pat yourself down, nothing's missing. Although you
Okay.
do miss a dagger.
Not again. Can I get the dagger back? Just
You have no clue where it went in this mess.
get.
As you eventually pass through,
Good thing I didn't engrave something in my dagger.
Stole from the rogue and you didn't notice.
What kind of bounty on there, my buddy?
What you get for being level 1? Not 2, actually.
as you make your way and now stand in front of the lavish building that is Griffin's Magic Emporium. In the corner of your eye, Edgar, you notice 3 figures walking back from the noble's ward, as one stands out with massive horns on his shoulder. As you
That big.
recognize the companions.
Yes.
Oh, had a dagger stolen.
Yeah, I'm just going with tears in my eyes back to Ardero, asking him for another dagger again.
So you came here to buy daggers and you leave with
Yeah,
one
but
less dagger.
like
Well, that's
I go to
3 daggers
Edgar.
are better than paying for them.
I go to Edgar and be like, the smithy is right there. Just go and purchase more.
As I
I thought
look
the whole
at
reason
all-
of you two splitting up was to buy more daggers, and you've come back with less daggers.
That's true.
All right, no more splitting up. Noting that down. People get lost. Well, we've got the stone here. I have a message for Palanthas, by the way, if you want to hear it,
Okay,
guys.
yes.
Dear Palanthas, this is Adero. Old Wolf Devil Slayer from 350 years ago sent us. Found the Black Seed of Aims. Require counsel. Can we meet? It's 21.
Okay. As you send this message, you wait for a few seconds. As no response comes. You have the feeling the message.
Can I make it 22? I want to say urgent as well.
You have the feeling that the spell did connect. However, something is blocking the connection. As in giving off any transference.
I mean, do an Arcana check to see whereabouts this interference is coming from.
Or to work out what could cause it.
Yeah.
I would allow Adaro to make one, but with disadvantage.
Oh,
It's very generous of you. You know.
I mean, I could help him.
You didn't send a message. It's a mental connection.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna roll 2 net 20s.
Yes.
close.
Well,
Oh, of
You-
course,
Close enough.
also close to 20 now.
You try to determine what it could be that is interfering with the connection between this stone and the other.
Must be the weather.
As you walk and talk, you eventually come up to Griffin's Emporium and get distracted by going shopping and have no clue what you were trying to discern.
I wouldn't forget about it. I would still wonder what it was, but like I just wouldn't.
Make it a priority at the moment.
Well, why don't we try this Emporium?
Yeah, maybe they know like about stunning stones and like how they work specifically, and if there's something we can do to like boost the signal. Maybe like climb on a tower or something.
Hold it out.
Get radar dish,
Look for the signal.
See if we got any Wi-Fi.
Get some aluminum foil.
Any 5G in this joint?
Okay. As you open up the doors into Griffin's Magic Emporium, the doors itself open into an open space of the shop. Multiple accessories and goods are stretched out throughout the open area as a basin filled with water catches your eye. Tropical fish swim freely about the corals and anemones, as other critters like shrimps and snails move about. A strange creature within the basin catches your attention. A pale blue, slimy skin and hair of seaweed, kelp. Glassy eyes as lifeless as that of a doll stare at you as one of the arms reaches out, revealing long, sharp fingernails. Suddenly, a voice surprises you as a lavishly dressed man steps out onto the gallery that encompasses the entirety of the second floor. Slowly stepping down one of the spiraling staircases in the back corner as he steps into the light, revealing his darkened skin and black hair. Unfamiliar face decals and a big smile give him the appearance of welcoming. Ah! Welcome to Griffin's Magical Emporium. My name is Griffin and I am of your service. What can I help you with today? As he gives a slight bow.
Looking around for items and looking for information on items.
Oh, how interesting. Please step away from the basin, though. That creature is not to be...
Yeah, didn't
just
look too
now.
friendly either.
What can I do for you, young man?
Well, first and foremost, important things first. We've just acquired a sending stone from Palantis. So we are in urgent business.
How intriguing. Do you
Yes,
want to
sadly,
sell it? Or...
No, no, it doesn't work. We want to know how we would be able to make it work. My understanding is it's a spell, but it seemed like it was blocked in some way. Is there...
darling, I can help you with that. Come over to here and I'll check it out for you.
Okay. Rather odd. Hey, guys, if I don't come back in like 10 minutes, please come after me.
This is in the open space, like his counter is
I figured.
U-shaped. As he steps behind it, takes out these strange goggles as he puts them on. Multiple of the remaining glasses all simultaneously bend towards, like, over the eye. Can I see the stone, please?
Having the stone and showing it to him.
As you hand over the stone, he stretches out, touching your arm, and then takes the stone. As he pulls it closer towards his goggles, you can see a faint blue spark lighting up. Oh, interesting. Oh my. Oh, dear old Palantis, where are you? It seems that the interference comes from something created by someone else. I cannot determine what it is yet. Valanthus is in a pickle, so to say.
Could he be in a different plane?
Oh, possibly. I have no clue. I couldn't see him. It's
No, I'm
just that
saying,
something
would
is.
that explain it being blocked?
Oh, that would definitely explain it.
Well, thank you much. I suppose we can't find out where he would be giving this.
Oh, I have no clue. No, so sorry about that, darling.
Okay.
Can I help
do
you
you
with
ha-
anything else?
Yes. Do you have magical ways of scrying or finding a location of someone based on their name and their description?
Oh, you mean spying? Oh, God, no.
Well, it's only spying if it has ill intent. In that sense, it'll be trying to get information to, in worst case, trying to find a rescue mission. Things are only as evil as you make them to be.
Just don't like the spell. Can I say anything about that?
No, but it's fair enough.
What I do
I also-
like is your attire. Oh my, with the horns. Love it.
Thanks. Don't touch them.
Oh,
Jesus.
why? I want to touch more than that. Just that horn. If you continue, darling.
Okay.
I wouldn't go as far at this point. Let's see what else can offer. I also have this, producing the Emerald Dagger. Is there something you can tell me about this?
Certainly, that's an emerald dagger.
It is more than that, I can assure you that.
Well, it's made of emerald. It's a dagger. You could pawn it off, use it for carvings, use it as a focus. I mean, I would be happy to take it off your hands if you don't want it.
No, I'm good. Thanks. But I mean, business side, what do you have to sell? I suppose magic items? Potions?
Darling, I have potions and magic items aplenty. It just depends on what you are looking for. I've got healing potions. I've got potions that make you breathe fire. I've got this marvelous attire that always stays clean. I'm just wearing it myself. Can't spill a cup of coffee on these.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm trying to party. Does anyone need any healing potions? How much do they go for?
Well, it depends on what you need. You need a regular healing potion, so that's 25 gold per piece. If you need something more superior or greater, it'll be 25 on top of every single, well, tier of potion.
I think we definitely need potions because that cave really cleared us out.
But I have enough gold for one potion.
I currently have 2 potions on me.
I still
Okay,
have
no.
a potion.
How much do the regular and greater, the greater and superior
25.
heal you by extra?
The superior will... Let me quickly check that, because it's 2d4 plus 2 is a normal one, then it's, I believe, 44 plus 4, and then 84 plus 4.
44 plus
8.
4 is greater healing, yeah. And
Yeah.
Supreme is 10d4 plus 20, and Superior is 84 plus 8.
I don't think we're quite at that level yet, so I might just get one regular for myself, and then if we all just make sure we have 2,
Yeah.
that's probably good.
Yeah, the normal potions of healing go for 25 gold.
I'll take a regular potion of healing, please.
You get a mass discount.
Well, it depends. Do you do them by the dozen? Do you want them one by one? By the dozen is cheaper. It's like you get 10, get 2 free.
How much would that be?
What do you
200,
take?
250 gold pieces.
Jesus.
How about we take 5 and we get 1 for free? The same deal.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
businessman, I love it.
He's just dazzled by
Deal.
my horns and my looks.
Deal, you got yourself a deal. So, 5 healing potions and 1 free.
I suppose that's the best deal we can get.
And he'll let you touch his horn.
Well, no, that will make it. That will make it 4 and 2 for free. Have you ever
That'll
touched
be
it? Have you ever touched a golden dragon horn?
Oh, I have, actually. Quite the tale.
Anne's lived a life. How much is that then?
120,
125.
125, yeah.
125. Okay. Are we splitting it evenly? Who's paying 25 each?
We could do that. We could also take we have 40 gold left on the party sheet. I took 10 of the thing that I paid for the thingy. The boy took from there.
Oh, did you know? That was presumptuous of you.
Yeah.
I think that should have come out of your own pocket for 10 gold.
It got the job okay. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
Did it? We're not in there yet.
You got a sending stone. You know how valuable that shit is.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, I think we should just pay
You made a
25
boy
each.
rich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine with paying 25 each.
So you're not off the party backpack?
Because I also just need 1 potion. So.
Yeah, I need. I'll just put the money in the backpack.
Wait, what? I mean, I just take 25 of my inventory, and I take 1 potion, and I figure we just give Torvald 2 potions because we get 6 potions. We have 5 people paying 25 each,
Oh yeah.
and you've lost 2 of them, so might as well give you 2, no?
Yeah. So
Or we give them to Valeria because Valeria is adept on healing.
I want at least 1 potion so I can heal myself or someone else in a situation if it needs. If it comes to that.
I think you were getting 2, weren't you?
That's what I'm asking. Like, if you give Torvald 2, do we give you?
I want
2
at least
Valeria?
1. I don't mind giving the other one to.
Yeah, okay. Everyone just take off 25, and Valeria you get 2 potions, and the rest gets 1 potion.
I have 1
Sick.
gold left.
What have you spent it on?
Nothing. Just all the
Daggers.
money we got. No, not even that. All the money we got, it just went into the group. I think.
Oh, fair enough.
It just. I think.
Nice of you.
I'll do
Um,
that again.
Wait, so that guy didn't tell me that I could use the emerald thingy for like the rune crafting or whatever. That like it was special-ish or whatever. It wasn't like the dagger carved and shit like that.
It wasn't
Yeah,
carved, it could be used as carving materials.
Oh, it's just normal emerald.
It's just a normal emerald,
Oh,
just in the shape of a dagger.
oh, I thought it was something special. Oh, oh.
What's the focus? Oh, focus is in like for a spell.
Spell
then.
focus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Oh.
I say to Ardero, we can always go to the carving shop.
Wait, how much weight of emerald is it? I mean, I suppose like emerald comes in like weight and like depending on that, it, like
No, it actually comes in gold pieces. This would be about 25 gold pieces worth.
I think we should ground it down to do spells with.
just stop sniffing emerald.
It makes me magic.
It's not here to sponsor your addiction.
Just jumped off a cliff.
Oh god.
I can
I've gone
fly.
to the carnival and I've never gone back. It's only 25 gold. That's nothing. I think we should just stand
Yeah,
it
but
down.
it
It's
all
nothing.
depends
It's
on-
1 healing potion.
Literally, mate.
And
Plus we
don't
can
know
buy.
what-
Plus
we
can
don't
just-
know what its contents are when it's been carved. So
I mean, can we just go there quickly and just check that
Yeah.
out? I guess we would go there and like talk to the.
Okay,
Organ again or whatever?
Griffin is handing out you your potions.
It was a pleasure dealing business with you.
A card is being put down also. If you need me, you know where to find me. A pleasure doing business with all of you.
Likewise.
What are your names? You don't know mine. I like to see your regular face now and again, especially yours.
The name is Adero.
Torval.
Valeria.
Pleasure meeting you, young lady. You look
What does this
dashing.
card say? What does this card say?
It's literally a business card.
Oh my god.
This says Griffin. What else does it say?
It says
said the raven.
Griffin's Magic
Magical
Emporium.
I flip it over.
The back looks to be that there's a drawing on it that looks to be the same drawing as on the capitals of the pillars.
Okay, so just a logo or something.
Rather odd having cards at this point in age.
Yeah.
Valeria, could you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I fucking knew it.
Oh, is that like... Oh.
It's dangerous.
Dangerous. No. Hmm.
As you look at it, you see a faint glow coming from the symbol, like the logo. That was it.
Oh,
Nothing seemed to happen.
What color was the glow?
Golden.
Okay.
Do you convey that to us?
Nope.
it's just
Well,
something.
it's in your
Smith
pocket
never
now.
wants.
I didn't touch it.
I hold out the card for Adero.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Keep it in your bag.
For what reason? Not like I will like not find this place anymore. It's like outstanding.
Okay.
As
Throw
you
it
make your
away.
way outside.
What a odd fella.
Yes.
What race was he?
You seem to be human.
Human. Okay. Whoa. Wait, but he had dark skin and dark hair, right? It wasn't like a drow.
Dark skin, dark
Okay.
hair. Not like a drow. More Afro-American.
Understood. Okay. Should we go to the carving place then?
Yeah, sure. You got a bunch of emerald like gemstones as well, right?
I have a few, yeah.
Could be worth knowing what they do each, depending on what you need.
Out of character, I sent you a list of what they did. And I can't even bother to look it up again.
Yes, I know, but I'm telling you, so like, you know, it's your job. It's not my spell.
Alright.
I don't know what you can
cast. Nothing that useful yet, but it will be later.
Yeah, I mean, just go there.
Okay. As you move through the streets, you notice that it starts to become noon. As you now see that in front of the sun, one of the moons is clearly visible, as its red shade covers most of the sky. The sky turns slightly red in hue as you, Edgar, and you, Valeria, recognize it as the red moon being the most prominent tonight.
What does that mean?
It used to be a child's tale that when the red moon is high or full, evil will be about.
Okay.
You start to grow fur.
Ow!
Again.
Not again.
Red moon at night, shepherd's delight. That's why I know about it. So this is a bit different.
Okay. As you eventually walk through the marketplace, you notice that some of the people start to appear in red-colored attires. Mostly dresses and small coats. as some of them start to wear masks also.
I'm turning to Kaim. What was all that about?
It's just a thing they do here.
Oh, really now? Thanks.
Let's sort that out.
Well, did you want me to say Ardero? Did you want me to spout some random...
I was expecting a 10-minute lore dump.
Damn it, not again.
As eventually you make your way to Organ's runic carvings. As this stone building with its sharp runic carvings inside of the stoneworks opens up into a workspace. A large and tall standing bald Goliath stands up from behind the counter, picks up a tool belt as he walks in front of the counter. Ah, right, welcome in. I am Organ. Welcome to Organ's runic carvings. What can I do for you?
Does he recognize Trouble and Edgar?
Yeah, we were here like 15 minutes ago or something.
Ah, right. Yes. Yes, what can I do for you, lads?
Oh, I don't need anything. They wanted to go here.
We've come here by recommendation of these two lovely fellas.
Yes.
I've acquired this,
Good
holding up the emerald dagger, and I was wondering what it could do for me, or what you could do for me with it.
Right, so an emerald can be set into either armor or weapons, depending on what you want and what you need. For the armor, it's mainly protection, and for the weapons, it's mainly damage. Whichever you like.
So it just gives me a bonus to damage or to protection.
Yeah, is that not what I thought?
Does it have to be armor? Could it be clothing? Could it be like...
No, it particularly has to be like either the stone or metalwork.
Could it be an amulet? A ring?
Could try a ring. Go. Can I say I'm awfully fond of it?
Would it work?
In theory, it should work.
Wait, do I understand it correctly? It would be like a ring +1 then, like protection +1.
Wouldn't be protection +1. It would be a different type of protection.
Yeah. You'll gain a resistance to something.
And he doesn't tell me what it would be.
You haven't specifically asked.
What would it protect me from then?
Emeralds will protect you from either poison or acid. Depends on the carvings. It either does the damage to weapons, obviously.
Wait, so if you put it on like a dagger, it would like poison people, but if you stab them?
Aye.
Oh. What kind of poison?
Magic
Just the regular poison.
Poison, okay.
Regular poison. Or we could get it set onto a bowl, and then later on I could do some cool spells with it.
I suppose.
I'd look to Valeria and go, what kind of spells?
It's a spell where we would have to eat food from the bowl, and then we couldn't be scared or charmed or frightened, and enemies would have a really hard time hitting us.
How long does this spell last?
1 hour.
It's a pretty good spell, guys. I think we should save time.
Until you get hungry again.
Alright. I'm a starving girl from a carnival. Don't know what you're on about.
I'm talking to Valeria. Valeria, you had some other gems, right?
Yeah, I've got a ruby and an opal.
What would those two do?
Well, they're gems too, but I just think...
No, I'm just asking like the guy, like just to know what they would do, like future reference.
Like a ruby will give you either protection from fire or deal fire damage. An opal can do multiple things. It either blesses a weapon or it if it's used properly, because opal is really hard to or difficult to set in, especially with the carvings that grant you temporary invisibility. But it'll cost you.
Yeah. I'm just saying to them, the guy is expensive. So
As you say that, he just gives you a look like, the fuck you saying?
No.
Well, obviously, it's quality work.
I dead stare.
yeah.
I dead stare Torval and go, well, would you expect the enchantment is permanent, but the carving's permanent?
How much would the opal enchantment be?
If I have to provide the opal myself, it'll be around 150 gold pieces. If you provide enough of the opal, it'll be around 100.
How much is enough?
The required materials needs to be about the same as the cost you make for the carvings, preferably a bit more.
I think we've only got one opal, and I can't imagine it's massive, so I don't
Yay,
think
big.
we have enough. It's the size of my head.
Hmm.
We do have a lot of ruby, but I know that you don't really care about fire stuff because you've already got that covered.
Oh, it was very much interesting to get to know about all of these things. But I'm afraid as of now I may not be in need of your services. Wait, actually, wait, before. I'm pulling out the sapphire horn. Massive thing that is, okay? What would that do?
Right, so sapphires normally give either cold protection or damage or lightning. Never seen that kind of sapphire before. They're a rather odd shape.
It's
a pleasure. Yeah, no, I was just curious. This is not for this use, but thank you so much for letting me. I hope you have a lovely day in your emporium.
Lovely day to you too. And
Hi,
with
open.
Yeah, and I guess as we leave, I hand Valeria the emerald dagger and go like, here, bust it up.
Okay, that's why we would have come here to get him to do that, but that's fine. We'll just do that later. Thanks.
I mean, do you need dusted for like the bowl?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do it later.
We can just have like a Dilana step on it. Should be fine though.
That's true. Crush it like a fine wine.
Or we use the horn.
Okay, have we done everything we want to do?
Do you want another dagger, Penny?
Yeah. I hope this one doesn't get stolen, so.
Oh, it got stolen. Oh, well then I will be extra careful around here to not get my shit
Yeah,
stolen.
watch your pockets.
Yeah, I guess we will tuck our stuff more safely away, knowing that.
Yeah. Wait, oh shit, okay. So can we go back to the elf ship building with anything?
Smithy?
Yes.
The
yeah,
ding ding.
of course.
Yeah, I was thinking of the English word for it, but the
Oh.
chimney or something.
As you walk towards the smithy, it opens up into this boiling, warm, hot space as you can see the soot and ash is scattered all around this place. As you step in, you can see multiple displays of weapons. Like there's weapon racks with swords and spears, scimitars. There's a maul hanging from one of the joists, and behind most of like the weaponry and armor, you can see this massive forge with large bellows as this 4-foot-tall dwarf just hangs from the bellows, trying to blow in air in order to heat up the forge a bit more. I'll be right with you. Give me a sec.
Can I help him by using thaumaturgy?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Just go up, cast thaumaturgy on his fire to light it up even hotter.
As you,
I guess I help go and control flames and help as well.
as you
very, very
light
hard.
up the fire, you notice that the coals inside of it start to burn a bright red. All right, that's enough. As the dwarf jumps down, lands perfectly. All right, okay, you've done your magic. What can I do you for? Name's Vondor.
I would like to buy a dagger.
Make it
Right,
two.
a dagger. You're also a dagger. Coming
Enough
right
of them.
up. As he just picks 2 daggers from the wall.
You just lose one.
So
anyways.
first question is, how much does a dagger cost? Like gold, silver. Whoa, what does it cost?
2
What's
gold
the price?
pieces.
Oh god.
2
Something
gold per
fine.
piece.
Hi, does someone have 1 gold for me?
Just
it's fine.
take it
I
from
yeah,
the party and party.
Okay.
we spot you for now, but we'll note it down. You paid back.
Yeah. You will.
You're now in
Just,
debt.
our Jared just writing it down on a piece
Not
of paper
technically,
that
it's
I
like we
owe
pay
2
anyways,
gold.
right? Technically, like the party gold that we have is like paid that we've received.
Yeah.
I'm going to slip out and go to the cathedral. So that's going to just be happening in the background, just to let you know.
Okay.
Which one?
The one with the 3 light clerics on it. But carry on.
That'll be 2
Okay.
gold pieces per dagger.
Yeah, I need 1 there. So
Alright, that'll be 2 gold pieces.
Just take 2 daggers,
so.
you fucking stingy fuck.
no, but like my head is just not gonna like the fact that I have 5 daggers instead of just like 4. So it's uneven. Yeah, just I just give him 2 gold. Well, at least Ardera has some money, so I guess he gives him.
Taking it from the
Gold
party
piece.
sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I give him the 2 gold pieces. And take the dagger.
Anything
So-
else?
Oh, that would be good. That would be good. Thank you so much. Master
Yeah,
Smith.
not so good.
Right. Vonder's the name, remember it?
We'll try and do so.
As the dwarf turns back, starts slamming on a hot piece of metal he pulls out of the roaring embers.
While walking out, I'm turning to Kame. Do you have any business still here in the city? Given that you haven't been here for some time.
It's only been a couple of months. Not really. I mean, what we could do is bunker here for now anyway, and then see what we can do with Palanthus.
Yeah. I was wondering about this place we walked by when we came from the noble ward, or like came into the noble into the artisan ward. It looked like it was called
The guilds.
no, the Blue Dragon Inn.
We can go there now, and then once we've settled all our businesses, we can go back.
Yeah, I mean, just figured, Valeria is like going for like a walk to the church. Might as well meet up there again. We
Yeah,
can just like get like some food, some refreshment.
sounds good.
Valeria, as you walk through the city, what is your passive perception?
Wait, do you want any one of us to accompany you?
Slipped out.
Okay.
My passive perception is 12, I think.
Okay. As you pass through the city, you get a few strange looks, especially since you're not well fed and rather...
Right, coming from the people in the red robes and the masks, pretty judgy, that's fine.
As you pass through the gate into the noble's ward, you feel a stinging burn in the back of your head, as if something is pulling you somewhere. As you walk through the square that is lavishly decorated with a large and beautiful fountain set into seems to be this square, like dead center. Cathedral behind it. You feel a pull inside.
Inside the cathedral.
Inside of the cathedral.
Okay, I go in.
As you open the beautiful dark oaken double doors that are standing about 20 foot in height, you open it up and this massive grandiose hall opens, columns up to the ceiling, and in the back you can see 3 ginormous statues standing about 50 foot in height. You walk through the aisle. As you pass a few benches, you can see a few priests, yet they do not carry any of the symbols that you remember are that of the Fender Tome or Monitor. Yet they have this one symbol of an eye, just a singular eye.
Do I know what that is from?
You recall it's from the True One, as people call them.
Okay. What are people doing in this room?
Some seem to be praying, others seem to be cleaning. There's a few in these robes that are brown and red in color, as you recognize them as priestly attires.
Different to the robes people are wearing outside?
They are different in a way,
okay.
Yes. The color red is a bit the same.
Okay. The statues at the back of the room, are they of the 3 old gods?
They are.
And they haven't been like desecrated in any way?
It doesn't seem to be desecrated. This cathedral seems to be a tourist place. As you can see, regular people walking in and out and just inspecting the stained glass. Your pull, however, is to the 3 statues.
Yes. While I'm here, is there any little holy water sort of fountains around?
You look about, you can see there's one small basin.
Okay, I'm going to try and go over with a vial and take some.
Okay.
But in a way that looks like I'm like blessing myself.
Fair enough. As you dip the vial in, note down holy water, but with an asterisk, please.
Okay. And then I'm going to go over and look at the statue.
Okay.
In a way that's like, I'm a tourist and I'm just looking at these statues.
As you look at the statues one by one, you start off with the one you know as the older brother of the 3, a Monitor. As you look at the statue, you have the feeling that the eyes set into the stone, into the statue, look down upon you, as if you are trading glances. You continue to the next, being Lavender in line. The statues seem to smile at you.
In my head, I just say, I hope I'm doing the right thing and thank you for watching over me.
As you continue to the next, statue of Torm. As you look at its face, you notice that from a stern look, the statue changes as a large smile washes over and starts to form. As in the back of your head, you hear a woman's voice. Find me.
Oh.
Follow to the peaks and find me.
I'll do my best.
As you look about and look at the statues, faces blank. No changes happened. As you look around, no one seemed to have noticed what you did. And what has happened.
And then I just leave nonchalantly, just still pretending to look around like I'm awestruck.
As you exit the building, the feeling that something is pulling you now pulls you outside of the city to the north. As you look north, you can see these two large mountains towering behind the city.
Okay.
Catching behind the mountains, you notice that now the sun is right in the middle of them.
What do I know about Torm?
You know that Torm is the youngest brother of the three gods of light, Monitor, Lavender, and Torm. He is said to be a guardian god.
But you said it was a woman's voice in my head.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Continue.
Torm sacrificed himself in order to save another god. You cannot recall who.
Okay.
But he is known as the Guardian.
Cool. And then I'll try and find the boys, meet up with them again.
All right. The rest of you were on your way to the Blue Dragon Inn.
So,
Hey, how are you going to make sure that Valeria finds you?
we wouldn't be, we
Okay.
wouldn't know
I mean,
because
I'd say
she
she
stepped
would
away.
see us walking. She'd see us walking because
Mm.
she slipped off before we decided to.
Go
If I've been with them the whole time before that, I'd know which inn we were
Yeah,
staying at as well.
Yeah.
So.
As you find yourself into the way, especially you, Kaim and Torval, you know exactly the way to the Blue Dragon Inn, as it is the most prominent inn, most well-known inn for any adventurer in Darhevia.
Yes, yes.
As you notice a large bunch of ragtag folk standing outside of this 2-story high building with a red roof, a dragon's head being protruded above the door made out of wood in the color blue. As the doors open into this open space, a gallery or a balcony on the second floor filled with laughter and, well, murmurs. As you enter, you can see multiple folks, all armed to the teeth, some wearing full plate armor. A lady in a blue dress catches your eye, Ardero, as one of her staffs, one of her quarterstaffs, is made out of pure silver.
She hot.
As a green gem the size of a rugby ball is adorned on top of it. As you pass by, Edgar, you see in the corner 3 people seated, all cloaked, all with like a bow that has these runic carvings in different colors. As behind the bar, you notice this turtle-like person standing a bit hunched, standing about 8 foot tall, only, well, a bit hunched forwards, as his massive shell is slightly carved and inked up with these rare tattoos. As you approach, welcome. What can I get you?
Ale for me.
Ale for everyone?
I'll just have a water, please.
Yeah, I want ale too.
Ale,
Likewise.
ale, water. Ale. Coming right up. That'll be... What is 3? 3 silver pieces. As this towering turtle tries to turn itself, but then realizes that you can also just tap from below the counter. As you now see 2 barmaids, both human, walk past and actually get the ale for you.
They hot? Sorry.
Jesus, fine. Are you not a bard?
Are you sure you're not a bard?
I'm just asking for Helen because, you know, she's the bard.
Lyria, you eventually make your way into the Blue Dragon Inn, and what catches your attention is this massive turtle behind the bar that is trying to maneuver himself past or through or not through, but behind the counter itself. As you notice,
Is he hot?
For turtle,
That's the
relatively
question.
looking. It never answered mine as well. I don't know if the mage chick is hot or not.
You've got-
I'm
you've
going
got
to,
his hat in
I'm
how?
going to fucking roll a D100 right now. Fuck it. The turtle is not hot.
Oh, it'd be like the
No.
rolled ends.
One of the barmaids is kind of hot.
All right, good to know. That affects the ambiance. So, I see the group then, I guess, and I join them, and I order a water.
Yeah, that just affects how much I'm tipping her, you know?
Hmm. And how much of the tip you? What? Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, can we and we fade to black people now.
I'm getting the ale. I'm asking like the turtle. Very peculiar name you got for an inn here. How did it come to be?
Funny story, actually. The previous owner turned out to be a blue dragon.
That was
Classic.
your statement
We
more
all-
for today.
Yeah.
Very classic story, yeah. Happens to every day. It's crazy.
Hell as old as time.
Yeah.
Was he just disguising himself every day, or how did you not know?
Was it blue or sapphire dragon?
Pretty
The
sure
name-
it's blue.
The name is blue. The
But
blue
if you
dragon
need,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
not a sapphire dragon.
if you need details,
Thanks, Torwal.
you will have
As
to
you might
talk
know,
to
they both
Madavak,
blue.
as the turtle points to someone in the corner.
Yeah,
What?
thanks. Probably good.
What
I
are
was
your
just
names,
curious.
and are you interested in maybe a job? Notice board is over there, especially for adventurers like you.
What kind of so can we like walk up on to the board and then check the job?
Toffel, you remember this place as the notice board is used by most adventurers, especially bounty hunters.
I hear money, so I'm already interested. So
That usually there's like either it's a warrant or there's something happening in the countryside that needs dealing with. Depending on the risk you want to take, the money is high.
Money. Okay. Sorry.
I would want to glance over to Maravek once Totos is done talking, just to like see who's like he's accompanied and like what he's doing, what he's donning and shit.
The name's Kuda. What can I call you?
But what?
My name's Kuda.
Is that the turtle saying that?
Yeah.
Okay, but like what I just said, it wasn't saying to him. I was like, okay.
I'd like to know the names of my patrons.
Oh, Max.
Pleasure, Max.
I'm Lucy.
Hello, Lucy.
I'm Adam.
That's
I knew
an
that
inside
key.
joke. Fucking hell, that's an inside joke. Hello, Adam.
Yes, my name is Brian.
Hello, Brian.
My name's Greg.
Greg.
Hello, Craig. Pleasure meeting you all.
I'm pretty sure most of these people know who I am anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I come here a
intrigued
lot
by, like
of
the whole
times.
party just joined me in that, but you know, it's fine.
I just went along with the fake name stuff. I think they
It's
also
fine.
know me at this point, so.
It's fine.
Is your dad also called Kame? Are you called Kame and your dad is called Kame?
No,
Are you Kame Jr.?
no. My name's just called Kaim, and my dad's called Azazel.
Oh, okay.
What is he called?
Yeah, I was wondering as well. Well, like you were like,
Azazel,
oh,
okay.
I'm Kaim, by the way. I'm like, as like if no one else is like called Kaim, like
Mm.
That's a rare
So you-
name.
tell him your last name, you fucker. Yeah, is he done talking to me or like?
He is
it-
done talking, yeah.
Oh yeah, so like I would like to glance over to Maralek to like just see.
As you glance over to Marafek's table, you notice that there's not large, but this 6-foot person, clad in this black and red armor, is seated at a table together with you see is a minotaur, though grey fur, as well as a not a halfling, but something of similar size with pointy ears and a pointy nose. You've heard tales and stories about gnomes before, but you've never actually laid eyes on them.
Would I know any of the companions?
You have no clue who they are. The last person you see is a woman, just regular human, clad in like greenish metal armor, like completely stacked in plate, having this large two-handed axe leaning against the table as they are enjoying a cup of ale. They don't seem to recognize you, Adero.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the party that I'm gonna head out. I've kind of lost my interest in ale for the night.
Very well, we'll head on back to my home.
Can I, before you go, take a quick sneak a peek at the notice board, I think it was?
Notice board?
Or something?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
As you walk towards the notice board, there's a few warrants out on people, but you know these are petty thieves and they might not fetch the right coin, especially with the bounty hunter's eye there. nothing you would be interested in. However, one thing does stand out as a person has gone missing north of Dahev, or Dahevia.
Yeah.
Seeming that it used to be an adventurer searching out what seems to be a beast that was terrorizing the countryside north close to the mountains. The description of the beast itself is that it's half lion, half eagle.
Oh.
Okay, so since it already caught my eye, I guess it's like a paper on the board, right? So I can
It's a
just take
paper on the board. There
Okay,
is a
so I'm just gonna-
reward written down
Oh.
on it.
What is the reward?
500 gold pieces
Oh wait,
to
so
bring the
I'm gonna-
head of the creature back to Kruda.
Okay, so I take the paper and then
Okay.
wait, is there some like the only thing it says is that some in the north something?
North of Dahevia, north of the capital.
Go back to the bartender turtle to ask for some more information. If he knows something like a specific location or just north of the.
Well, these creatures tend to nest on hilly and mountainous areas. Apparently, it started terrorizing some of the farmers and stealing their cattle. I've sent out adventurers before, but none have returned, and well, most returned injuries, with injuries, or never returned at all and just fled.
All right.
Last time I
I'll write it
heard,
down, okay.
one died.
Okay, so I guess I'm with the rest of the group went back to the house or anything, right?
They went
Or are they
outside.
still
They went
outside?
outside. Like
Okay,
this happens
so-
within the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was just asking. So I go outside and then tell them all the information. Like, guys, I just saw this mission or something.
What was the description
On
of
the
the
board.
beast again?
Eagle heads.
Eagle head, yeah.
Half lion, half eagle.
So more or less the thing that was planted upon the griffin's compendium thingy.
Yeah, I take out the Griffin's business card.
Doesn't really seem similar.
Hmm.
This
Okay.
the symbol of Griffin's magical emporium is a full-on lion's body with a human head, the manes of a lion, and two wings like eagles.
Would we know what a typical griffin would look like?
Wouldn't really know. People don't really tend to keep griffins as pets.
No, but like someone could have seen. And
What or,
Because-
or ranger?
He's getting a tea.
Ah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
But did the
I mean,
reward thing?
what the ranger know? Would the ranger say like, "Hey, I know what this is," because he's like knowledgeable. He's read in like a library and stuff.
No.
Grew up in a library, likes the nature, and doesn't know every animal. What the hell? Or beast,
no,
whatever.
okay.
Funny how these things work.
Was the reward just to bring back the head of the creature? It didn't say find the missing person, right?
Oh, I think we presume. Oh, okay, yes, he's back in a second. I presume he's dead because the bartender also already said that one adventurer died. So we get 500 gold coins pieces for bringing back the head
Okay.
of the creature.
Where do we bring the head?
I think, is that on the paper or do we just bring it back to the inn? I don't know if that's
Bring it
a
back to
good
the inn.
thing.
Cruder.
Oh,
You
yeah.
bring it back to Kruda, which is the innkeeper.
Okay, so
Do we have means of tracking such a creature? Do we have any idea how strong such a creature is? I know like the money might be like very
money
good,
could
but
be
like
worth it.
it's a lot of money. I see that as well. But like if it's a lot of money, there's also a lot of people that might want to go for that.
Well, a
that
lot
might
of
be
people
stronger.
already went for it, and a lot of people went missing.
I'm asking if it's like worth the risk. Do we have any information
Yeah,
upon
that's
such a
yeah.
beast? How would we get information upon such a beast?
The library. No,
I suppose we tomorrow venture to the library. We try and find more information upon our cult god, whatever thingy.
I mean, my
The egg.
home has many tomes. Many might have times about beasts.
We could also do that. And once we just venture back, look in your library, see what the evening brings.
to try
make
to
a plan
find
according to that.
information on the beast.
That as well, yeah. And then we see where to go. But then do we need the money, or do we need more information upon like the black egg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we head home.
Yeah, that's the first step.
Okay. As you walk just past the afternoon back to the home of Kaim, this is where we're going to take a break.
Nice.
Nice.
Have a drink.
Nice.
I can grab a drink.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can grab a drink.
Wait,
Thank
are we
you
on
all.
pause already? Oh, no, okay, sorry.
I'll pause it.
Okay.
We'll be back in 20 minutes. So if you enjoyed the episode so far, please stick around. We'll be taking a short break in order to get some drinks, maybe go to the toilet if we need to, get some snacks. And we'll be back in 20 minutes. Thank you so much for sticking around, and stay tuned.
Yes.
Question.
Welcome back, as Foying has one more question for me.
No.
No. Go on.
It wouldn't make if
Okay.
you have an invisible person jumping into a pool of water, so like his clothes are soaking wet,
Mhm.
and the air would freeze. Would you see the frozen crystals within the clothes?
Yes.
I think we're thinking too much about the invisible spell at this point.
Yes.
Welcome back. I hope you had an amazing break. We did. We had a rather interesting conversation about
yes.
invisibility and
We talked about water
and water.
air.
Oh, and you're muted.
I'm muted. Helen's muted. Okay.
Oh, I was like,
I
wait.
was gonna- huh? I hope not. Oh no,
yes.
Helen has issues again.
I mean, she hears us, but she can't speak.
This time it's all the
And
way
you mute the
around.
microphone directly. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, you'll figure it out.
Nope.
Just
Yeah, okay. As you make your way back towards the High Shade Mansion, it's currently just past the afternoon, or just past noon, as you find yourselves back at Kaim's house. What are you deciding to do?
What time is it now?
It's
Just an
currently
afternoon.
12:30.
oh, so we could have just went to the library as well, because I thought it was like getting dark.
It's not getting dark yet.
Oh,
We can try whatever books we have.
well, I would have suggested doing that once it gets dark outside. So like, but yeah, sure. Do you have like a library compendium, or like a way of knowing like all the books?
It's on the ground floor. It's in the big open room. There should be a few books.
I suppose your house cat has read all of them.
Leave Clever alone.
No, I'm just trying to make you sort of clever, given the name, given the fact that they read when we arrived. I figured they might have as well, read most of the books.
Well, if Clever is around, I'll make sure to ask him. But you can never be sure these days. Everyone seems to come and go.
Yeah. Okay, let's try that.
Okay, as you enter in this building that is Kaim's house, let me pull up the notes I have on the house so I can tell Helen. Helen, this is the first time you're here. This 4-story building is a renovated guards barrack. Its old looks give the building an ominous feel, but the firelight from inside greets anyone with warmth and welcomeness. Upon entering the foyer, a large staircase is met that spirals up to the floors above. Paintings and potted plants can be found scattered across some of the walls to give the house the feeling of a house and not that of the old barracks. One of the old walls in the central area has been knocked down to create an open space for visitors as the fireplace roars and gives a welcoming warmth to anyone who visits the house. Above the fireplace you can find an old piece displayed, a crooked blade made out of black metal, imbued with grooves of flaming motes. Its eerie feeling can be felt by anyone looking at it, as on the plaque a description is inscribed. As you look about, you notice that Kaim's mother is currently seated in one of the chairs, reading a book.
Maybe she knows about the books. Can I go and ask her?
Here's you, please.
Oh, I wasn't asking you, I was asking the DM.
You can if you want.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
What book are you reading?
Oh, hello. I'm currently reading this romance novel.
Oh, do tell.
Please describe the plot in really specific detail, and the characters' names, and the name of the book, and the cover.
As you ask what she's reading, she's pointing it out at you. The cover itself is an elven lady dressed in this very thin satin silk dress, as behind her this towering Goliath stands.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Okay. So it's that kind of romance.
So she's a specific category kind of person.
As the you asked for this, I'm continuing this.
Yes.
As the title says, of Mountain and Men. Oh, this book
Does it got any pictures inside?
It doesn't have pictures, but it's
Shame.
it's a really interesting piece about this forbidden love between this elven princess and this mountain man. She fell in love with him as a child whilst he was traveling through, and upon coming of age, she ran away and found her loved one, and they explored vast, corners of a completely different world.
Yeah,
Okay, so just so you know, that's called grooming, and that's actually not actually acceptable in most places. It's actually maybe not that romantic when you really think about it.
I think I look at Kaim. What does he look like right now?
My hand is on the handle of my sword.
Hey, that's party property, don't you dare. But very, very fascinating. I for one am more like a person liking to read books that are like more informative. I suppose have you any of those as well in your library?
Suppose we have a few.
We're looking for information upon like first and foremost, the egg that we showed you yesterday, today in the morning.
Oh, we don't have
And
anything
also-
about that.
And also about creatures. We have like a very I'm poking trouble with a description of a mountainous creature that is currently ravaging adventurers.
It's half lion, half eagle.
Legal.
Half lion, half
Legal, yes.
eagle. Have you tried? Wait, maybe it's in Fabian's mythical creatures. It's a bestiary. It has these descriptions from an adventurer that traveled the country and had found these mythical creatures.
It's fascinating.
That sounds.
Do you have a copy in your library?
We do. It's right across that bookshelf, as she points towards a bookshelf behind you.
Thank you so much. I hope we didn't keep you from uncovering more of your
Elven
exciting
lady.
romance.
Definitely not, as she continues reading.
Well, I hope you enjoy.
I apologize to Kaim's mum about how intrusive Valeria and Foink
I was not intrusive at all.
I just wanted Ike to
interesting.
make up a book on the spot. That's all I wanted.
And I did.
Yeah, you did. Well done. It was weird, but well done.
Thank you.
We can read into that later.
Yeah.
I would rather not touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Next week I'm expecting like the whole book, just like.
Yeah. I guess we find the book and we search upon like the animal.
It's a really, really thick book. On the spine itself, it actually says Fabian's mythical creatures. And as you
Does
pull
it have
it
a
out,
table of contents?
it doesn't have a table of contents, but the cover itself has a weird-looking creature, like a huge ball with a large eye in the middle, and multiple tentacles coming out, each with an eyeball. And
What
as
the
you
hell?
open it,
know
it
that
starts
one.
with A, and it
Oh,
does
not
have
with B?
it does have pictures.
It has pictures, yes.
It's basically a
Crude-
DM's guide.
It's a crude
Yes.
it's crude
It's gotta
drawing.
be hold on. Yeah.
Nice.
So I guess we just flip through the pages.
I
until we-
just made the monster manual. Yes, I did.
It's
Nice,
a monster
nice.
manual and Xenophar's guide to everything.
Yeah, in one book.
Well, I'm
It's
glad
written by
I've got
Fabian.
pictures, so like
So as
so
you
Trouble can read it as well.
as you scroll through, you eventually come to the G. As you skip a few pages and then see this crude drawing of a half eagle, half lion. The creature itself has like wings of an eagle, the head of an eagle, and the front paws are eagle's claws, whilst the hind legs are that of a lion with a tail of a lion, as it says Griffon.
Okay.
Fun.
Griffon.
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 Like,
Griffon.
Okay.
Fun.
wait,
Griffon.
like,
Griffon.
like
Yeah,
a
what
fish?
does the book tell us?
Or
It tells you that the Griffon is a mountainous creature that likes to hibernate at times and reproduce in the mountains. It doesn't really come down to populated areas to keep itself safe. As this book continues, it doesn't have any magical properties as described, though it does state that it has like either sharp claws or sharp beak that should be watched. And if a female is close with a cub, A male is definitely eyeing you, and you should run.
So they are in pairs usually.
They are in pairs, yeah.
Okay.
Are we alone in the library?
You
Well,
are
it's his
currently sitting
It's his house, so
in the
I
house.
guess-
You're not alone in the library as the mother is still reading her book.
Is there a library?
There is no actual library.
Okay.
Like the current
Never
area
mind.
where you are is like it's filled with bookcases.
It's like the personal library.
It's like
Yeah.
it's still the
Personal
it's still the visitors area, but it's filled with books.
Are we staying in separate rooms?
You
I'd
are.
imagine so if it's
Yeah,
a big house.
you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is anyone else around except for Kime's mum?
I'm looking
In the
as we
house, or,
speak.
like-
I'm looking for Clever specifically.
You reckon Clever is in his room?
Well, like while we're searching, like Tobble has been like searching through the books. I've been like trying to like ponder about the library and see like if I could like find a book on dragons.
There's a book with a purple cover that has dragons in the title.
What does it say?
It seems to be a romance title.
Yeah, I'm not touching
Oh
that.
my god. She's into some weird shit.
He is.
It's in the library, so I mean,
It's in the
Oh, it
forbidden
might also be a
section.
Kaim, you know. You never know.
Mm.
yeah,
true, true.
yeah. Wink, wink.
Can I catch Kime's mum's eye and say, I'm feeling really tired and hungry. Would it be possible to get something to eat or drink, maybe? I'm really sorry to ask.
Oh no, you're completely fine, dear. Just head up to the chef in the back kitchen. He'll cook you something good.
I'm a bit scared of talking to someone I don't know. Would you be able to ask?
Yeah, certainly. Of course. As she puts her book away and goes into
Very
the kitchen.
Okay, I tell them about the thing with Torm that I heard.
Okay.
So
That was also north of the mountains. If we're going to do this beast thing, we could also try and find her or him there as well. It
Well,
might be related. I don't know.
Seeming that all things line up, maybe if you're really lucky, you also find Palanthas there. What would be the odds?
What would
Imagine.
be the odds? 3 and 1. And also, when I picked up Griffin's business card, I felt like a burning, stinging sensation, and then it went away. And I didn't want to say anything when we were there, but I just thought I'd tell you now.
I cannot check. I wanna look at it from a distance.
You want to look at the card from a distance?
I like. What do I have to do to like get like an Arcana check to inspect it in like a very very careful manner?
You
you
don't.
wear gloves, right?
magically-
Just wear
Yeah,
gloves
you
and-
don't.
You don't.
Yeah, I want to like know what it is. Like, would I know anything about this? Would I like have a chance of knowing anything about this?
So you have never heard of this?
Okay. I would highly suggest putting it away. Do we get like, do you have like paper here, like an envelope?
Books?
I
Hide it in a
don't want to
book.
rip out. I don't want to put like rip out.
Who
the
said
page
rip
of
it in a
book.
book? Just put it in a book like a bookmark.
Yeah, that will work as well.
I give it to you.
I'm opening a book so you can put it inside the book. I'm
Okay.
not touching it, and I'm closing the book.
Very clinical, yeah. Mhm.
It's I don't want your curse there, okay?
Okay, so
And I'm
the card is in a book. And you are presenting it to Ardero?
No, we put it in a book for
We're
like.
just we're putting it away
Yeah,
so that it's like
yeah.
Oh,
not
okay.
touching anything.
Yeah. Then once the mother, I mean, I guess we might as well just venture into the mountains later. How magically inclined is your mother? You suppose she knows anything about this?
Well, she's a cleric, so
A cleric? Really? No.
Were you not there this morning when she literally said, "You know, I speak to the old gods," right?
You don't have to be a cleric for that.
Well, she prays to the old gods.
Did you practice in secret then?
She does.
Okay. I'll talk to her when she gets back. I didn't know that.
Almost like your kitchen ploy wasn't like, useful after.
Well, it was
You better eat
useful
up.
then. Yeah.
After a few minutes, the mother does return with a plate of food.
I'm actually feeling quite not that hungry anymore, but does everyone want to share it?
Just like have a library snack. Have a
I'm
lovely
just
time.
gonna stare at Valeria like, you're going to eat it.
I'm eating it.
You're going to eat it. You wasted mother's time speaking to the chef when you could have done it.
Not mother's time.
Talking about wasting your time.
God forbid we waste mother's time.
You seem to be way more knowledgeable about things than I. Would you know what this is? And like, would you know have any information about this Griffin guy in the city selling things? He gave us a card that is rather odd.
Oh, Griffin. Griffin sells to anyone who can afford him.
Yeah, we noticed.
He is quite flamboyant in his ways, but don't make that set you apart. And
Would you know about this card then?
we don't get his business cards since everyone knows him. He often gives business cards to people he fancies.
He gave that to me then, but I didn't take it.
Oh, he probably fancies the entire group, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
No, but knowing Griffin, there's some rumors going around. Let's just say that's that.
We don't judge, though.
It wasn't a card again? Just like this thingy.
It's his store name on one side, and on the back side it's his symbol.
And a letter was glowing.
No, the symbol was glowing.
The symbol of the griffin.
It isn't a griffin.
It wasn't a griffin.
What was it?
It was like the human head or something,
Yeah.
and then
Body of a lion, human head.
Oh, okay.
I can cast detect magic on it, but I think it will just tell me that it's magic, which we already know, so it might be a waste of a spell.
It doesn't tell you which school as well or something like that?
Can I check what it
I think
is?
so.
Can I pick it up and check what it is?
Yeah, you pick up the cards and you turn it around. Could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Wait, what's you're touching it? Like a charm spell or something. That's like
Probably just a charm, yeah.
Maybe picks up chicks.
Yeah,
It-
or whoever.
Seems like a normal business card. There's a golden glow coming from the symbol.
You rolled a 5, you're fucked.
Well, I got a 7, so
I don't think that's a pass, no.
no, it's not.
Should we ask your mum?
What?
Yeah, I
it.
just hold it out in front of her and say, "What is this creature? Do you know what this creature is?"
That's a Ender Sphinx.
And I looked at Andero and Valeria, and I crushed the. Can I crush it?
The card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I squished the card and go, "Does that please you?"
Nothing happens.
You're asking your
Yeah,
mother?
No, I'm talking to you. I look at you two. I'm looking at you two.
Sure.
In what sense would it
Well,
please us?
because you guys wanted to know what the hell it was.
And what is it?
It's an endo sphinx.
What about the glowing gold on it?
We were wondering about the card, not the guy.
We wanted to know what the spell was.
There's probably nothing important anyway.
Why did we
Maybe
cross
try
the
eating
cards?
it.
Definitely
Yes.
eat it. Yeah, eat it.
Eat the cards.
They don't have
Well,
mending.
Well, I guess we have our plan settled. Do we have any information on the mountains on the north? Is it like a cartography thingy or whatever book
Map or something.
map in the library as well?
Just
Have
have a
people
look.
ventured on these mountains lately?
There's no map in the library of the mountains themselves. You still have the map that Old Wolf gave you.
I also am being pulled by a force in the back of my head, if that helps. So that might help us get there.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I wasn't like, I mean, given what you said, I wasn't like curious or like careful about like finding where we need to go, rather like what we would encounter there and what we would need in preparation.
Mm.
Is there any note on like the griffin on like how to deal with one once encountered?
Valeria, where did you say you got this woman speaking to you?
It was
Again?
in the church in the city.
Which one?
There's
the
more
one
than
in
one.
the one in the noble's ward?
The one with the three old cleric gods on top of it. Lathander and Torm.
And it was Torm who spoke. Well, that
I
spoke
think
to you.
so. Yeah.
I
Who
turned-
does your mother worship?
She worships. Hang on a sec. I'll get my notes up now.
Mummy Kime.
Mother,
Mother.
fetch me my celebratory diaper.
Ew.
It'll be the oldest of the
The
three.
one,
gods
the
alive.
name that I can't remember.
A monitor.
You're just saying a Minotaur. Is that a name?
A monitor.
A monitor.
A Minotaur. Okay. And they were three brothers.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. What's your name, Mrs. Kame?
I'm called Mariah.
Mariah. I'm also a cleric. And I worship Lathander. It's nice to meet another one because I've had to keep it hidden.
Oh, how marvelous. Oh dear, you need to eat up though.
Oh my god. Okay. Fucking eat the food.
You're all skin and bones. Where your titties at?
What the fuck?
Looks
That's a
strong.
strike. I'm scratching my nose. That's a strike. Do you want to come with us on the travels?
Oh no, thank you.
Are your adventuring days behind you?
Yes, they are, darling. They are.
Oop.
All right. Anyway, thank you so much for getting me the food, and I'll let you go back to your book now.
Pleasure's all mine. Enjoy your day.
Insight check on this bitch. No, just kidding.
She is in fact a bounty hunter that's coming to kill you now.
All right. Good to know.
Well, suppose we settle down for the night? For the day?
I guess so.
We don't have any information upon like... Wait, did you answer like if we have any notes in the book on the dragon, on the griffin, on like how to encounter one or like how to...
It tells
one.
you to try and ground it, as it will probably try and do flyby attacks. But that's it. Arrows would work. Any ranged magic would work.
Trying to ground it.
It's the other thing about don't attack the baby if the mom is near as well.
No, if a baby and a mother are there, then there is certainly going to be a male one.
Oh, okay.
How smart are these creatures?
They are
Does it say?
intelligent.
Yeah, very.
If you were to hold a knife to a baby, would the other stop attacking?
It doesn't say in the book.
Okay.
All I hear at this point is child murder.
Wait, it's no, wait. We're not going into like the morality of like killing beasts, are we? Or like
They're intelligent.
That is D&D fine. Your alignment
no,
could change.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's a beast. No, beasts are like considered to be evil by, or like.
Are they?
I mean, I'm asking you. I don't fucking know. There is alignment to beasts, and most beasts in the bestiary that aren't specified as good are most likely to attack you, hereby being considered evil, or like
there's no notes
or whatever.
There's no notes on any of the creatures in the bestiary to be deemed as good or evil. Some are labeled as pests, mainly because there's certain creatures that can become pests when they are not handled before they create an outbreak or rapidly reproduce. But they are not labeled good, evil, or neutral.
I mean, it probably won't have a child anyways, but whatever. Do they lay eggs, or like do they birth in?
They lay eggs.
Okay.
They usually.
How bit of an omelette would one make?
They usually lay about 3 eggs.
Suppose. Okay.
It'd be like a Gordon Ramsay ostrich egg situation. Like the omelette would be big.
That's what I'm thinking as well. Valeria, would you have a way of grounding something flying?
Let me check. I could charm a creature or like an animal friendship. I can make it do what I want. Apart from that, not really. I could try and speak with it. Speak with animals. Or I could put it to sleep as well.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, we have ways of dealing with one. I suppose speaking to it wouldn't be the best course of action, given the fact that we want its head.
Maybe then it wouldn't be on its guard.
Oh, sure. Treachery, lies, and deceit. Wouldn't have put it past you.
Better than killing a baby.
Yeah, fair enough.
Did it say arrows would or wouldn't be effective?
No, they would.
They would. Okay, cool. Carry on.
Given the fact we have Edgar with us.
We've got a ranger and we've got a man with 4 daggers. Maybe 3. We're not sure.
I would argue throwing daggers at the hillside at something that is flying would cost you the daggers pretty quickly.
But imagine how amazing it'd be if you got one.
Yeah, I mean, I can obviously also cast spells, and my firebolts would work. Does anyone have any mountaineering experience, like how to climb or?
I know if I ever got some experience in my bounty hunting stuff.
Roll a history check, even if you're not proficient.
History.
Yep.
Where is history? History, yes. Normal. Fuck yes.
You have experience.
I have experience.
I read it in a book.
Either it's it was a mountain or a building, but you have experience climbing tall things.
Yeah, like
At least
walls.
a 30-foot wall, yeah.
Just of curiosity,
What
would
did
a
you say?
non-proficient climbing check be something like acrobatics to some degree?
Athletics.
Oh, it doesn't make sense.
Unless you're going to parkour.
I'm climbing as a sport. That's not something that's like that strengthy, and rather like it's more dexterous than like strength. You know, look at my arms.
You can make an athletics check with dex, though. That's the thing.
Okay. Well, okay, sure. Yeah. Do we need climbing gear? Do you suppose on the mountains up there?
Depends on the. Sounds really weird, but depends on the mount. Like if it's really.
No, I mean, Kaim grew up here. You've been here before.
Oh,
What you know about the
I
mountains up
also
there?
grew up here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
do need climbing gear.
do we need
unless
climbing gear?
you
Okay.
go through the ancient pass. But that's dangerous.
This whole mission is dangerous, I think, because people got killed already. So
Either way,
dangerous is our.
we need to go
turf
north
name.
from whatever Valeria has spoken to.
I suppose climbing gear would probably be a good idea to have.
Yeah,
we
but how much gold do we have left in the group?
We have enough gold.
Okay.
We have 40 gold in the thingy, and I have 100 on me.
You have Why did you pay the boy with our money while you have 100 in your pocket?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure some of that money has to go in a party.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was a lot of money to just offer that boy.
I can pay it, but I took that money from the
climbing gear is going off your pay.
I mean, we can do that. I took that money from the cave.
Oh yeah, that way also.
Where like everyone got like a piece, but like we got like a +1 sword that's worth like 1,000 gold.
Wait, my sword is worth.
I don't know what your sword is worth. I don't know what.
I think you gave me some sort of sword.
But yeah, like, I just gave out the items.
You
didn't like.
Gave out that, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like we can definitely buy climbing gear.
I know what time it is now in the game.
It was like noon. I figured it would be afternoon.
What time is it, Ice?
It's currently afternoon.
Yes, thank you
like
for that.
It's 1:17.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay,
so
thank you.
We still
There's
got
a
all
clock. There's literally a clock there.
Wait,
time.
am I just? Oh, my thing, my person, character sheet is up on top of the time. So I just moved it up and then I said, okay, thank you.
Would you know like so would you know where to find like adventuring gear here?
Probably in a trinket store in the artisan ward.
Okay. Could you show me the way?
Sure.
Does
So,
everyone
do we
go
make
with
for
us, or does
Yeah,
some
we should all
people?
go. We should go.
Oh yeah, while we're at it, could I also find a mirror?
Oh yes,
small one.
that's true. Well, we could, if we can just check
Like a handheld mirror.
if
or
they also
something.
sell it. Yeah.
You know, I'm so vain. You know, I just wanna.
Yeah, no. Just want to check my hair every now and then. No, it's okay. So I guess we head out to the door.
Okay. As you exit the building, you notice that people are running away from the shops as armored guards are running towards it.
Exciting.
As you continue down towards the marketplace, you can see that the church has a slight fire coming out of it. As
The one from the noble district.
no,
the one in the
the one in
Okay,
the
fine.
artisan district, the artisan ward.
Okay.
As you continue onwards towards where the shop is, you can clearly see that one of the stained glass domes above the church has completely shattered as large black smoke is rising out of it.
Well, we go to the store.
Yeah.
Okay. As you continue to the store, you stand in front of a large two-story building. Multiple crates and boxes can be seen leaning to the side of the shop as people traverse the streets around it. A large stream of people still are going in and out of the shop, and it makes it feel busy and alive. As you enter the shop, you notice the place is crowded and people are helped left and right. Looking up, you can see a small rowboat hanging from the ceiling on different pulleys, as multiple trinkets fill the surrounding displays. A large counter is set in the back, as you somehow, beyond the crowd, can see this tall man. Well, tall is relative, as he's standing about 5'11". Pure red skin, but his hair is completely made of blue flames, as his eyes are pure yellow. Next to him, another man stands in a purplish red collar, 2 horns pending around the back, going into this arcing upwards motion, as they are both helping people currently at the counter. You look around and you see that basically anything you would need to use in daily life is here.
Climbing gear?
Climbing gear is here.
Good day, good sirs. Well, they,
Hello?
we are looking to traverse the mountains up in the north,
Okay.
and we've been wondering what kind of gear that we would need, and we would like to buy such gear from your place.
Okay.
Do you have any recommendations?
Climbing gear?
I suppose as much. Take a rope would be probably useful as well for that.
A bundle goes for 10 gold pieces.
Of climbing gear or rope?
Climbing gear.
Okay.
How long is the rope, by the way?
50 feet.
Okay, so okay.
Okay. Yeah, and then 1 climbing gear and 100 feet of rope.
Okay.
Also,
Can
do
I
you have-
insight check this person?
Sure.
Why are they like this?
just weird flavor of ice.
They
I
seem
don't know.
completely
They're
themselves.
really chatty and fun, actually. Yeah,
This is
fair enough.
this is a weird person. You have never seen someone with flames for hair. So their
We're talking Hades or something. What
their posture is weird. Kaim and Tovel, you know these people as Fire Genasi.
Oh, okay.
They come
Oh,
from
okay. Yeah, yeah. I know where they come from, yeah.
Would I
I
not know
don't.
them
So
like that?
please tell where they come from.
they
'cause
come
I
from the
don't
plane
know.
of fire.
Fire.
No way.
That
Fire
sounds
plane.
really logical.
Well, now we know why the church is burning.
Can I
Yes.
just like backslap?
No, well, obviously
Oh, they
that was
are.
out of character. What the hell? I'm about to barter here, okay? So yeah. Also, could you throw in like a small handheld mirror? Doesn't have to be anything fancy, just like any way of like
Climbing
looking
gear,
around the edge
rope,
of like
and
a.
mirror. That'll be
Mhm.
20 gold.
All in all.
20 gold pieces.
Yeah, sure.
Note down 20 climbing gear as well as rope and a small mirror.
Actually, wait.
Is that one climbing gear for everybody, or how does that work?
Yeah, like I'm trying to like.
There's no actual climbing gear in the list.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
there's
so
So just note it down for yourself, I guess.
yeah, what does the climbing gear like entail? Is it like a
There's-
harness and like?
no,
like
it's a rope, it's pittons, it comes with spiked shoes and climbing hooks. Can't really come
Okay.
to the name of it.
Aren't those the pittons?
Like a grappling hook or something?
Pittons are the ones where you put the rope through.
Oh yeah.
Climber's kit is in the thing, just to
Is
let
it
you know.
is it climber's kit? Climber's kit. Okay.
Does everyone just get does that in
It includes pittance, boot tips, gloves, and a harness. Oh, it does come with a harness.
Wait, where is that in the?
Yeah, okay.
It's called
yeah,
the climber's
I'm,
kit.
I'm noting
yeah,
it
but
down, giving them the 20 gold.
Okay.
You have to go inventory and then 3 little dots and then equipment shop and then
okay.
add it.
Yes.
On there.
Thank you.
I'm so good at shopping things. We just made a bargain.
I'm biscuit.
You didn't barter at all, but sure.
Well, that was because I was nice to them in the first place,
Okay.
Anything else?
How much gold was that? Was that out of
20.
our party funds?
20. I can
Oh,
pay
nice.
fine.
That was actually a good deal. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm putting the
Nice.
climber's gear in the party.
Okay.
Just another thing, Kaim. Do you suppose the cart and the horse are tenant for at your current
Yes.
place?
Yes, it should be. Yeah. I wouldn't suggest bringing it with us though, because
No, of course not. I'm just wondering if you can keep it here without it causing problems.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will find some use within my family's doings anyway. So
Oh, okay, that's good. That way you can still keep it, sort of.
Yeah, with that, I guess we head back. No.
Yeah.
Does anyone else
Or
need
if
anything?
someone, yeah.
Need a
I'm-
dagger? Have you lost one?
I want to check the fire, see if it's getting better or out of control.
Fire.
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk out of the shop, you notice that multiple guards are now forming a perimeter around the church, as the smoke is still rising but slightly diminished. As you see, Miguel walk into the church, as after a few minutes that he's been inside of it.
Wait. While he's walking in, I would like to shout at him. Miguel.
Yes.
We have magical means of helping to control fire.
Doesn't
Do you
matter.
need assistance?
No.
All is under control.
Thank you. If you're not in a hurry afterwards, I would like to have a word again. But tend to your fire first. We're waiting here.
As he walks into the church, after about 10 minutes or so, the fire seems to be under control as the smoke diminishes. So, Edgar, with your passive perception, you pick up a conversation between some of the guards as they note that the scepter has been stolen.
Scepter?
Scepter,
Like, is the handheld thing?
as in the handheld thing.
Okay.
I relay this to the group if they are unable to hear it.
Mm-hmm. I'm asking, or does anyone know about anything scepters here in the church?
Not
Is
that
it
I'm
something
aware of.
famous that someone would know?
Is this the church I went into?
No,
No.
this is a this is a church to this was a church to Saloon.
Okay. Then no.
Do I have to make a check, or can I just say yes?
Make a history roll.
Okay, cool.
And even if you fail the history roll, you can still just say yes and BS your way through, because we've got no way of telling. Never mind.
I think he knows.
I think I know.
There used to be a relic displayed within the church for any visitors. It's from ages past, so no one really cares for it anymore. And it's actually a scepter. But
Interesting.
That's about
Thanks.
it.
Well, clearly someone did care. Interesting times these days.
Or someone didn't care enough.
care enough to light a fire and cause a huge distraction.
Interesting how they didn't want us to help with the fire as well.
I would argue that whatever we can do, they can probably do as well. And they have more men, or like more knowledge.
Mm.
But yeah, maybe it was already under control. Is Miguel? Miguel?
How long are you going to stand and wait for?
Probably 5 minutes.
I mean, we already waited 10 minutes, given the fact that like Matty heard something.
After 5 minutes, Miguel's still not outside, and there's still a bit of smoke coming out of the building.
I'm gonna wait for longer.
I'm gonna go in.
Wait, can we just go in? Given that there's guards?
There is guards.
Yeah.
And there's a perimeter.
There's a perimeter. As Kaim bursts through past the guards and walks in.
I'm following you.
Yeah.
As you walk inside, you can see that the stonework of the floor is completely made out of blue tiles, as the walls itself are made of a white marble. There where the domes are, you can see that through the 7 spiraling towers are forming like stars on the floor, as the now one stained glass dome creates like an eye. Underneath the other one, you can see a pile with smoldering wood and stonework as a bit of smoke still rises. Miguel is nowhere to be seen, though a few guardsmen are still about as they notice you.
No,
Hold.
you just let Miguel in, and he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, he left.
When did he leave? Did he teleport?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so everything's fine now.
Yes. The theft
An
of the
insight check.
relic. You can make an insight check.
Me or
Adero. The theft of the relic made him, well, conclude to urgent business. He's telling the truth.
19 on the die.
19.
Pretty good.
Telling the truth.
Did he leave a message for us? Because
Did not leave a message.
clearly it's not important for him to keep talking to us. We've got our own problems. He's got his.
right.
I think we should. Well, the situation is clearly controlled now. We should go.
Can I see where the fire might have started?
Seems the fire has been purposely set after someone broke through the ceiling.
Is there a special place where it has been started?
It's right underneath where the second dome stained glass would be. Like there's a large corridor. At the end there's like a bigger rounding with the 7 towers that create like these star shapes on the floor, and in the middle of the domed stained glasses create 2 eyes on the floor. One of the eyes has been broken.
What was used to start a fire, or like to fuel the fire?
Seems to be the wood of the fire.
What? Yeah, which wood? It's like
It's
like marble.
benches. There's
Everything
like-
around here.
No, there's benches. There's wooden benches.
Oh, are we like investigating the fire or something now?
No,
or-
I'm
we're
just curious.
leaving now.
Okay.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Do you want
I
to
guess.
chase up this thread then, or should we carry on with our mountain missions?
I
We
think on
continue-
mountain mission.
Yeah.
Like the guards are already here, and I guess they, like they said, they have it under control. So.
And clearly, Mikhail found it more prudent to teleport away than rather just simply walking out.
There was no other doors in that building, right?
No.
Maybe a secret entrance.
Who are Palanthus and Miguel again? Like the wizards of the head wizard of the town or something?
Atlantis is
Yeah.
the head wizard, and the other one is like apprentice or
His-
whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Lakai.
Mm.
Yeah, fair enough. Rather rude of him. I will let Altwolf know how they've treated us.
Rude to who?
They to them to us.
To us, because I told him that I would like to talk to them once they're done with it. If they're not like
Well, clearly he found something out that was more prudent to chase up than just have small
then
talk
then
with
his
us.
missing master, surely. But yeah. apparently-
Okay.
And that's our job, isn't it?
Seems like he would have had he would be involved, or like he would be more interested in like that as well. Maybe we would have had already some information upon his master, or like his friend, whatever it might be. But yeah, seemed rather odd to me, to be honest. But anyways, wizards are a rather peculiar kind. Always caught up in their own little heads and shit. Yeah, I guess we head back, we rest up, and we try and make for the hills in the morning.
Okay, as you walk and traverse the town, you notice that people are starting to go back to the regular old things they had to do. As you eventually get back to the house of family Highshade, as you have some downtime if you want to. So during downtime, you can try and make things if you have the certain creation kits for it, like alchemist kit for potions, jewelry kit for rings and jewelry, etc, etc.
We only have like a day, right? Or like half a day.
You have half a day.
I'm going to see if there's anyone in sight, and if it's my father or Clever, I want to spar with them.
Okay.
Can we like have them add up, like train in like something, and then like at some point?
Training a skill takes time.
Yes, I'm saying like, can you do like cumulatively, as like in like I'm doing like a bit now and like a bit then, or like
Yes, you can. Yeah, you just need a certain amount to finish it. And I will actually have to Xanathar's guide in order to set you all up. But we will be using the Xanathar's guide to everything rules for downtime, especially also for crafting.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
What does that mean?
There's a supplemental book to the player's handbook that is called Xanathar's Guide to Everything, and I will send you either photos or a PDF of the crafting rules.
Okay, but like for now, what, like if we wanted to make anything?
For now, you can start on the process of creating a thing.
Okay, cool. Can I grind all my gems up?
Yes, you can. If you have a jewelry kit, you can. Or you can use something that's in the house.
Yeah.
I'd imagine that I have like a mortar and pestle because I'm a cleric.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you can take to... You now have emerald dust.
if I were to like play poker, let's say with Torval, would that over time give him like a proficiency in deception?
I never actually looked at that. I don't think with one specific person it would work. But
Okay, so
if you would do
I come
it
about
with,
and like do it with
do it
different
with multiple
people
different
over the
people over
Yeah,
time,
sure. Then I start asking people to like to play various like I guess games with me that would like involve such a skill.
Okay. Kaim, you were looking for someone to talk to.
Spar with, train with.
You find Catcher.
Catcher.
As you ask Catcher to spar with you, he happily agrees and takes you down to the fighting pit that is in the courtyard. As usual, just take your time and train your sword skill. He is a bit better than you.
He's older than me.
He is older than you.
Wait, does Torval have sleight of hands as a proficiency?
I don't know.
We played a cup game and like he like trains sleight of hand, but like doing the cup game with like the coin underneath, and I at the same time do like perception. Would that work?
I'll come back to you after the session.
We just play poker for now.
Yeah.
Or like I find someone to play poker with.
Yeah, there's plenty of people that
guess I
will
can
play
join you for
poker.
So
He wants to make some money, I've heard, and I have a lot of money.
yeah.
And eventually the day passes. As you all bed down.
Okay.
Going into the next day.
Do we have breakfast with Kaim's mom again?
With everyone in the house.
Is that it as well?
That includes Kaim's mom.
Yes, his father's also there.
I suppose we would fill them in on like our
A
plans.
little bit. Yeah.
That means Clever and Catcher are there.
Yep.
You can do whatever you like with your furries. I suppose you'd like us to take the seed with us and not leave it here.
Yeah, just keep it in one of our rooms.
No, that's what I'm asking. Like, I'm asking like the parents, like, because like they were rather like unsettled by the evil whatever that we brought upon their doorstep.
Keep it with you.
Yeah, just
Okay.
We do not want it.
Yeah. Well, once again, thank you so much for your hospitality so far. We would be heading north into the mountains, trying to find clues, knowledge, and I guess adventure as well to some degree, if we stumble upon it.
And for the first time, you hear Kaim's father turn to you, Kaim. Stay clear of the ruins. You know the drill. As he steps away and walks off.
What ruins?
some story my father once told me when I was younger.
Are they north as well?
Yes.
Hmm.
I call out to father and go, how far are they? Are they farther than the mountains or closer?
What specifically are you asking for?
About the ruins. If they're far away, if they're past the mountains.
They are in.
Okay. So if we stay clear from the ruins in the mountain, we should be fine.
Yes. Does anyone else want to have some business left, or
No,
are we
I'm good.
going?
I'm ready. Can we bring
I-
some rations with us from the house? Like package some food up.
Well, I mean, we've already got a bunch of days of rations anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have 9 days left.
So,
we have
looking at
Would you-
the map, it will take you about 8 days to get to the mountain foot.
No.
Woo!
Well, we can still do some hunting on the way.
Oh, so we're going up in the Twin Empress Peaks.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, we can switch, of course.
Yeah, you can switch between.
Yeah, I
capital
kind of
and-
forgot. Okay, so
Um,
the Twin Empress Peaks is. Okay.
Would we be under the assumption that we can also be hunting on the way again? Like we
Yes.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
guess,
complete.
like-
There's a river, like the Dar River is literally going through the forest, and it comes.
Oh
from
yeah,
the
so we're
mountains.
going to like Bridgeton again, and then
Uh,
Oh, Bridgerton, is it?
You don't have to go
Does anyone
to
watch that? No.
Bridgeton.
no, but like the
Stay,
river.
yeah,
is
you stay
there.
on this side of the river. In order to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
there.
yeah, but I was like taking it as a point of.
We could hire a cart.
we have one, but we're not going
We have
to.
a card, yeah.
Okay.
So if,
Thanks for having my back, cat. I appreciate you, Karen. Everyone just ignored my Bridgerton joke except for Cat. That's fine.
oh no,
I
I
don't
also
watch
get
it. I have no clue what
Yeah, I
you
don't
want
watch
on
it.
the
Well,
Yeah.
like you have River Run in like the little bit below. So my mind went to Game of Thrones in an instant.
Yeah.
Gotta put.
I don't think we didn't notice the Icebreakers Guild either. I
Yeah.
cheeky. Anyway,
there's a few references in here.
There's a few references. There's
I'm just
Fabian.
gonna
Book of
look on
Fabian.
I'm just gonna look around real quick.
Brine
Wait.
Town because of Brighton.
I'm waiting for Whiterun, you know.
So what you're saying is you're actually like running into like a huge copyright strike and like a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Nice that you admitted already. I'm quite sure they will do good in court.
City of Colon. Lovely.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
So I guess we make for the month.
Yeah, we just
might as well.
we just
Okay, as you set out throughout the first day of travel, you notice that people are, especially merchants, are gathering around the city in order to make sure that they can sell their wares. As from here and there, multiple new adventurers try to seek the thrill or join the army. The coming war.
yeah. How's the war going? Because
You've no clue, you've not asked.
shite.
Yeah, we don't care. We got.
We don't go a
Yeah,
war.
I was gonna say
imagine.
we actually don't really care about like the Minotaurs and whatever because we have like bigger fish to fry.
Meanwhile, one of our party members is a mine.
I assume the last might have asked.
No, I was just.
Yeah, no, we don't know. Ilanus
War.
once again has been feeling sick, so like
Yeah.
he's been sleeping a lot.
Again. As you continue past the capital walls, you turn northward towards Twin Empress Peaks. After multiple days of travel, and nothing out of the ordinary happens, you eventually come to the edge of the mountain.
Oh wait, so we just skipped the entire 8 days, or?
I mean, it's probably uneventful.
I would once again spend the time gambling
Yeah.
with Edgar on like who gets the first hunt. And I think after like my mishap with throwing the dagger, I would go back to like using firebolts instead of like throwing daggers.
If you
Especially
hit,
since
if
I
you
don't
can
wanna-
hit them fireballs. So.
Oh. Especially since I don't want to lose any daggers.
yeah.
So,
That's why I'm not
um,
hunting.
Since we're at the base of the mountain, I turn to everyone and I go, "We're heading into the ruins."
Well, I want to quickly do like some rolls for like the gambling to see like who gets how much copper. Like 8d20.
Oh yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for the gambling.
Okay, so what are we doing?
8d20 was it?
20, yeah.
Jesus, 8d20. Okay.
Let's go. That's
Okay.
8 copper to me, brother.
Jesus.
Oh, look who was making fun of my rolls, Towel, huh? Look who's making fun of my rolls.
Yeah. One.
Well, still worse. Still worse.
As you pass into the 8th day, you bed down the end or the edge of the mountainside. As during the night, you notice that the shift in constellations happens again. This time because of a new month that breaks in. The night
That's one-
passes as eventually morning comes. You each wake, and in a slight distance, you do see an old carved out staircase leading up towards what seems to be the old ruins. As you look about,
Oh yeah.
you see a creature flying past one of the steps.
Oh, can we confirm it's like our creature that we're looking for?
It is your creature. As it flies around and lands off in the distance.
Wait, they came in pairs, right? Like.
We don't know, but like
We don't know. Okay.
They usually live in Paris because they live
Yeah.
and mate in Paris, but yeah, that's fine. But we should definitely stay clear of the ruins, respecting
Yeah.
your father's wishes.
Oh, I turn around and go, I was planning on going in the ruins.
We're
Why?
absolutely going in the ruins.
Oh,
Why?
why are
Why
we
not?
going in? Why? Like,
Your
what is
father
this?
seems like a wise
Yeah.
person that has seen some shit in his lifetime.
What do we know the story of the ruins? Like, what is so dangerous or?
Haven't a clue.
I don't know, because I've sent you a certain story with the background twice. Could that be it?
It is
You've
not
not
that
read it.
one.
Oh, okay.
We're staying
Okay.
clear of the ruins.
Yeah,
we
we're
don't
staying,
know
we're staying,
how
we're staying clear
dangerous
of
they
the
are.
ruins. We're
Okay.
staying clear of the ruins.
All right.
If-
We're on the way out.
Yeah, exactly. Once we level up, right?
As
Yeah.
you
Yes.
as you do look at the staircase, you notice, at least you, Edgar, notice that in the stonework, a few pillars, small columns, are carved out. On one of them, you see 7 stars circling around 2 eyes. I need everyone to roll me a wisdom save, please.
Yeah, because I
We're
was
staying
thinking-
clear of the ruins. We're not going there.
No, like we just.
You're in the
Hmm.
vicinity.
Okay. Doesn't sound like staying clear to me.
Not the worst round.
Wisdom save.
How did I get 5 when it said 15?
I think it got like
that was Edgar's.
pushed
Yeah.
over. Oh, yeah, that's
Wisdom
also.
save.
It's a wisdom save.
The saving
It's
throw.
not my
Did I
strong
do? No,
suit.
I did an ability. Didn't do saving.
Lol.
Wisdom.
Everyone
saving
except Edgar feel a certain.
I didn't do save throw. I did ability.
Oh,
check.
okay. Everyone except Edgar and Torval feel a certain pull towards the ruins. Something intrigues you. As from the bag you keep the seed in, eerie mist starts to flow out and up the steps towards the ruins.
We are not close enough to ruins to reach the steps.
Oh, we look
We
at
like
the
staying
bag.
clear of it.
Yeah, we look at
We
the bag.
we see it and we're going like a very, very far circle around it.
Yeah.
I would have argued that we don't even go near enough the steps for like Edgar to see like any like details on the steps, but that was a bit late for that. We're staying clear of it.
I mean, the sphere of influence could be very, very large.
Yeah, I'm just saying like, well, like I don't think we go close enough for like Edgar to see them. Like we're staying clear of of the ruins. We know where like the griffin kind of landed. We don't have to get close to ruins to like get there, right? We can like try and like walk around.
You couldn't really see where the griffin landed, but it landed off in the distance.
Yeah, we know like
close to the
direction.
mountain though.
Yeah, we know like a direction, and we would go trying to like go that direction without going near the ruins.
Yeah, it is close to the edge of the mountain.
Yeah, then we would try and head there.
Okay. You continue on walking as you try to look for this creature, as you eventually come to a second mountain clearing just on the edge of the mountain foot. As you all look about, you hear a screech coming from the mountainside as a majestic creature of some royal regale looks down upon you. That is where we're going to end it tonight.
Does it look like a griffin?
It does look like a griffin.
Okay, but we will
We're
find
starting
out
with
next
initiative
week.
next week.
Next time on Dicey
no
Mayhem.
down initiative.
No.
Oh, mountain clearing.
Ooh.
Nice.
Mountain clearing.
What a beautiful Oh, I can see the creature.
Oh, it's a battle map.
It is.
It's
yeah.
a bit. Now I'm gonna wait. Is that a skeleton at the top right? Oh god damn it! Yeah.
Wait. You telling me we let it get within 70 feet of us?
Yes, we did. We're dead.
We've an archer.
Edgar.
Shoot.
We've all got. I mean, most of us have got ranged.
Yeah.
Can I throw my
fine,
dagger
that's fine.
70 feet?
Oh, the griffin is higher up. The griffin is higher.
okay.
This is just to represent where on the map the griffin is. The griffin is way
still-
higher
yeah.
up.
Okay, so I'm not gonna make that.
But that will be for next week. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for joining us. I had fun today. Again.
I also had fun today.
Luckily, we didn't have a lore dump.
And the biggest lore dump we had was the
last
bug
week.
Games of Mother Rat. That was the biggest lore dump.
I'm so sorry for that. Helen, don't ever throw me that curveball again.
Next week we are
Please.
expecting the full release of the book,
Look.
by the way.
What came off the top of your head came off the top of your head, and we're all going to judge you for it. It's fine.
That's true. That's true. To be fair, I do improve a lot, so throw it at me.
Exactly.
Next week.
Yeah. Once again, thank you all for joining. We really appreciate you sticking around. We will upload this episode to YouTube once again. So if you are not followed, please !socials will get you to our link trees where you can follow our Instagram, our TikTok, and our YouTube page as well as here. So drop a follow. I do have some ideas for a TikTok, so keep that in mind. Might be one. And I will
Even if
post,
you've watched the episode right now,
even if you have
would
not
mean a lot if you if you look at the YouTube thingy and just let it play through for the algorithm and all that.
Yes, please. That would help us a lot and will help
just
us
have like
to
10 tabs open with it running in the background.
Get on mute. Yeah. Get on
just
with your
mute
day.
it and just get on with your day.
Just watch it again, you know.
Just watch it again. Honestly, if you have missed anything, just watch it again and it will help. It will definitely help us get us like out into the world. Since we just love D&D and we love doing what we do, and we are just like a bunch of nerds. And that's it. That's
Helen.
literally all I have to say.
Hey.
A bunch of nerds and Helen.
And that's it. All right, I'm a nerd. Don't take my nerd credit away.
Yeah, shut up, nerd. Give me your lunch money.
Actually,
now.
I think you'll find.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you for
sticking
tuning in.
around.
Have a good one. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye bye.